Washougal is one of the most picturesque motocross tracks on the calendar to date. The giant trees, the northwestern background, all create for an absolutely epic looking track. Not always the rider's favorite terrain to ride, but an absolutely epic looking track. And this year's Washougal National totally delivered. In the 250 side, we saw major point swings again in a class that no one seems to want to win. On the 450 side, well, we saw a lot of the same. It is the era of the Lawrences. We'll talk all this and more coming up on this episode of the Moto Aftermath Show.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
He has a lot of problems.
Struggle to be top 5 in points at the end of the season.
Wow.
You bleach your hair, you're a sellout.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Moto Aftermath Show. This is episode number 347. I'm your host, Travis. This is the stupidest motocross podcast on the internet here. I want to thank y'all for joining us. Please, 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 if you want to help support the show and keep us idiots going, like, subscribe, comment, all the YouTube stuff there. They say this works. I don't know. I haven't really tested it, but we're on our road to 15,000 subscribers. We're just a few away from 13K, and I know there is an absolute metric crap ton of you that watch the show, lurk in the comments, but aren't actually subscribed. So do me a favor, hit that subscribe button there. If you want to go super crazy, we have a members area where you can watch us record this thing live every single week that we do one. You also get the Thirsty Thursdays, which is me with a bevy, just talking to you guys about anything you want to talk about on Thursday nights when there are races. But that being said, we're back here, episode 347, Washougal wrap-up. All the usual suspects are on board with us here. Nano X Treme, Gutter Worx, Complete Racing Solutions, The Armory by Holster Co., Pro Flo Racing, and Alias MX. And in studio with me here,
again,
fifth show?
Fifth, yeah, something
You're
like that.
basically like the motocross co-host.
I guess, yeah.
So we're gonna sign you up. You're gonna be my motocross only guy.
Yeah.
Then Cole will be my supercross only guy.
There you go.
And then I'll bring you guys together for
And we
the
can just
playoff.
talk
team.
shit, yeah.
Yeah, dude, it'd be great. It'll be great. It's Mr. James again. Hey, James.
Nice to be here. I like how you did the stupidest show in the world. It kind of reminds me, there's a restaurant in Battle Creek.
Yeah.
And someone like commented on Facebook, was like, they have the most ratchet employees ever. And they put it on their sign. They're like voted most ratchetest restaurant. And so like people talk shit and be like, this is the stupidest fucking podcast ever. So you're like, yeah, the stupidest.
We are pretty dumb.
But you're still watching.
But you're watching and commenting.
Exactly.
And we'll get into that when we get to my rant time. Don't worry.
Yeah, for sure.
We're going to get to the Deegan Danger Zone and my Armory Reload rant. And we are gonna cover all of this.
Anytime someone says the Deegan Danger Zone, like the Kenny Loggins song just like flows through my head, the highway to the danger zone.
The danger zone.
And of course, my brother's calling me I told him I was doing this, and he calls me.
Why doesn't he come in?
He'd love to.
I don't understand why he's not here. Answer the phone. Put him on speaker by the microphone.
Yo, I'm on the Moto Aftermath Show right now. Travis told me to put you on speakerphone by the microphone.
Oh,
What's up?
the gate or whatever like that.
Oh yeah, I got that text from Jeff.
Yeah.
This
All
is
right.
riveting radio.
Yeah, I'll look into it this week.
Ask him why he's not here.
Oh, Travis said, "Why aren't you here?"
Bro, get me out. I'll be on there.
Dude, I don't know why you're not here right now. It's unbelievable.
I don't know either, dude. Cole's invited me a few times. I don't know. I'll hop on there. I got it.
Yeah, we'll do another one soon.
Don't be like those Facebook punks. Don't be a pussy.
All right, yeah, I'll get a hold of you about the gate.
All right, man.
All right, dude, see it.
All right, love you, bye.
No, he said he was messing with he was out the track today and said that the gate wasn't holding. Like when you pick the starting gate up, there's just a tab. As most people don't understand those starting gates, there's just a tab that like holds it. And if it starts to get rounded off after dropping it 400 times, so I probably need to weld another tab on there.
I saw a video last week of some guy made a starting gate, created one that when you put it up, it was basically kind of like a timed release, but just due to spring pressure, not like the Risk one where you like press it and it's got electronic timing or whatever. No, it was literally just like he could go up. There was some sort of bar or something that he could like step on while he had his bike even, and like it would go up, and then it was just like kind of like a timed release or whatever. It was cool. It was super cool. So,
ours is all pneumatic, and you just gotta raise it, and then when you hold the one lever, it pushes it over, and it's just a tab that it sits on.
Yeah,
but that'll get rounded off after a while. So that's probably what it is.
Makes sense. Anyway, all right, so we are here to talk a little bit of Washougal here. We're going to talk 450s. We're going to talk 250s. We got a shitload of stuff for halftime. We're basically creating videos for the next 2 weeks here throughout this show because there is a bunch of. I actually have notes here for halftime, which is great. On top of the race shit, which is great.
Because after Cooksey, you and I might be the two most hated men in moto media.
I've had to call a lot of people idiots and retards in the Facebook comments this week.
Yeah.
I also can't tell you how many times I've said, "Oh man, did you get a deal on your Deegan knee pads or what?" It's really going great. Over in the corner here, producing the show, showing up late as always. Seth,
Actually,
hey,
2 minutes early.
Did you say 2 minutes early?
Yeah, because I got
What is the
2 minutes?
what is the regulation time to be here for the show?
2 minutes before the show starts.
It's not 2 minutes
minutes early.
And
I
we
mean,
started.
technically it is.
We started 26 minutes late because we had cord issues.
Yeah, that was a problem.
Yeah, dude. This is where if we showed up on time, Seth.
Yeah, imagine if you'd have been here at 5:30, you'd have like figured out the cables 30 minutes beforehand.
I mean, honestly, I wanted to film some commercial stuff for the commercial break, but fucking we weren't here, so I guess we'll just do that later. Sponsors will just suffer. I'll tell them to send the invoices to you for the penalties that we're suffering from here because we don't have our commercials done. Jeez Louise, I don't know how we're supposed to do this. So, how's that Monster sponsorship going? Big Monster sponsorship? Like, what kind of deal do they give?
I don't get anything,
fat old
man.
guys? Like,
I don't get anything. I just like the stuff.
It's a terrible drink.
Yeah, I don't even drink it.
Oh, okay. We're
I don't drink
just
it.
a fan of the logo, dude.
Yeah, I mean, it's, I will say, like, I don't like the drink, but they support the sport.
They do.
Plain and simple.
So, okay, fun starting point here. World Supercross sponsor now? Question mark?
Are they?
Yeah.
I mean, that's awesome. They support the sport.
Yeah, I mean, I'm very surprised that Red Bull didn't get that.
Yeah, I don't.
Because I had heard a couple of years ago that Red Bull was super pissed that they had no title sponsorship for a motocross
for a major
racing series.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So they were super duper pissed about that. Like, because it used to be like you'd have even like the Red Bull Red Bud National or some shit like that, and they didn't even have that anymore.
No.
And so it's a little ironic
Red
to me.
Bull kind of seems like they're more into sponsoring the individuals than the series themselves, or I mean
that's what I would think too. But like I said, I heard this from a pretty reliable source that he was like, yeah, they're.
Well, then Red Bull needs to get their
pumped.
checkbook out.
It's very interesting to me.
I mean, it sounds to me like Monster paid more. I mean, that's usually how it
I
works.
think Monster moves a little faster is what I think happens. But,
Well, that's also true.
so speaking of World Supercross, that starts
With the Canadian round soon, right? Couple weeks.
next week or the week after.
Alberta.
I think it's the week
I
after.
heard. Yeah, it said Mathis said something about it.
Calgary.
Calgary. Yeah,
Yeah.
Alberta.
So are we buying the TV package? What are we doing? We got Daniel Blair and Jace and Kristen Beat.
August 8th. So not this coming weekend, but next weekend.
Yeah. Yep. So second weekend. Cool.
Yeah. And then October 10th and October 24th and November. Oh, it's 6 rounds. All right.
Yeah. Yeah, they just have this one thrown in here. So
Yeah,
are we buying
random.
the TV package? Are we watching it? What are we doing?
Probably. I don't
Did
know.
you watch it last year?
No.
Oh, okay.
I watch highlights on stuff,
Mhm.
Um,
I was kind of pissed because not that I don't want to support, okay, but I bought the package. It's on a weird streaming thing, right? It's not like you get Peacock or something. It's like something because they have to be so international. and
well,
all
it's
this
just
shit.
it's just the same thing.
And it's-
MX Sports just did that.
And it's like a weird. With the we'll get into that in halftime.
Yeah, with the Loretta's thing.
But anyway, yeah. So, but it was weird because like So you could buy the whole season, but you bought like credits through the thing, which was enough credits to watch the whole season. But then it didn't work either.
So it says replays directly via FIM-moto.tv, whatever. I don't know. Yeah, weird.
I don't know. I'll buy it and watch it.
Newly launched W Plus streaming service and global partners.
I don't know, man. It makes me a little...
Yeah.
It's...
And let's be honest, I mean, even though it's the World Supercross Championship, it's not the best Supercross racers in the world. Not trying to be a dick, but it's not.
They know it's not.
Yeah, it's not.
They openly say that hey, we're not there yet, but we're growing. And I do think they're going in the right direction.
They are. They're not afraid to throw money at it.
Interest there.
They're not afraid to throw money at it.
So, because McAdoo's going to do the first round on a PC bike.
Yeah.
Which is going to be... So it's going to be super interesting because you got McAdoo's going to do the first round on PC bike. Webb's going to do the first round on a Star Yamaha.
Yeah, because they're still under contract.
And then when we get to round 2, Webb will be on his KTM or Husky or whatever it's going to be. And then McAdoo will be on the Honda.
See, I thought that Webb was still going to be on a Yamaha through Team Tedder.
No. He's going back to a KTM Husky, whatever the hell they're doing next year.
I
don't know if they're doing that Husky whatever program. So, I don't feel currently like the lineup's quite as star-studded for WSX.
No.
But the racing's still good.
Yeah.
So,
no, it is. I mean, the guys don't have to be the best in the world for the racing to be good.
Yeah.
If they're all close to the same speed, then the racing's still going to be good.
I'd be very interested to actually pull the curtain back on it and see the money side of it per se.
Yeah.
Because, like Math is out there saying like to him, the math doesn't math. But then like Tom Burwell.
Well, you're looking at the stadiums and they're not full.
Yeah, but
they're not full.
Okay, so here's my thing.
But I also think that Feld makes a whole lot more than they let on too. I mean,
we won't talk about that on the air. Anyway, but okay, so the thing is though, okay, and I don't know if you've seen this. There's a new podcast out there. Adam Bailey's been doing it. He's the Australian guy that originally was kind of in charge of WSX. Not anymore. He still does the Australian Supercross series or whatever. So it's called the business.
Ozx Open.
Yeah, it's called the
shit,
Business of Moto. And so he did one with Chad Reed. They're super good listens. He's done it with Reed and Brayton so far. And the one he did with Chad Reed was super interesting because Chad was basically saying like, look, I've been in rooms where there is we're having a meeting for how to grow the sport essentially. And he's like, there's some guy in the corner or lady, whatever, that is hired by the manufacturers for whatever that makes $100,000 a year, $150,000 a year. And this is the most they've ever made, right? He goes, I was in a meeting in specific that he remembers that there was one of those people. And then there's a billionaire guy over here. And the billionaire guy is saying, hey, I think we should do this, this, and this, and it would really help grow it. And that person that makes $100,000 is sitting there telling the billionaire person they're an idiot.
Yeah.
And he goes, what the fuck sense does that make?
Billionaires became a billionaire because they know what the fuck they're doing. I mean, you don't usually trip and fall into that.
Which is why when I look at the World Supercross leadership now, I go, it doesn't make a lot of sense to some of us peasants.
Yeah.
But these guys are billionaire plus dudes.
They're playing on a different plane.
Yes.
In their everyday life.
Yes.
Yeah. They're operating in a different realm.
So to me, I just go, okay, cool. It may not make a lot of sense to me, but I feel like I'm going to pick my head up in 5 years and go, holy shit, where the hell did this come from?
I mean, the riders love it because, the payout, the pay that they're getting for it is amazing.
Yeah. And again, most of these guys, sorry, not sorry, they don't want to race moto.
No.
Or even if they do, there comes a point, like Deegs wants to right now.
Yeah.
Totally does. But like, there's going to come a point where he's going to be like, dude, I don't want to go outside and dig no more. I just want to race Supercross stuff, which Brayton talked about this about the whole setup he had. And it's like, dude, that was awesome.
Yeah. I mean, I guess what it does for me is I kind of look at it and I go, if they're not even packing these stadiums. Now, granted, they've got some financial backing for sure.
Yeah.
But let's not pretend that Feld doesn't have a lot of financial backing too. So if they're able to pay these riders this much money to come to these stadiums that aren't full and they're still not going bankrupt.
Yeah.
How come we can't pay our riders more here? in prize money.
What?
I know you're trying to, be on the good graces. I get it.
It's
but
not necessarily good graces. I've yelled about this for a long time, and until something change, it's screaming at clouds at this
I
point.
know.
It's out there. You can see it.
I mean,
if you really want to know the ins and outs of it,
the fact that our professional
there's
athletes
videos out there.
Our professional athletes have to pay their own entry into a race is insane to me.
Mm-hmm.
That's like telling LeBron he's got to buy a ticket to get into the gym.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I mean,
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it, man. It's confusing at best. Let's put it that way. How does Paris Supercross pay those guys?
Start money just to show up. I mean, you listen to like Jeremy and all those dudes from back in the day that are like, oh, I'd make 30 grand just to show up.
I mean, dude, Stu was 100 plus.
Yeah, just to show up.
Just to show up.
Then we got guys that win a Monster Energy Supercross round.
And I'll bet you Hunter and Jet didn't go the last 2 years for less than 75 or 100 grand
and
a piece.
We got guys that win an SMX round. And what's the win? What's the purse money from Feld? Like 25?
An SMX, yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
It's more.
To win.
What's the purse for a Supercross race?
That's what I'm saying. Supercross.
If you win a 450 Supercross race,
it was like 12 grand.
$12,000.
Yeah. 12 grand.
Yep.
Wow.
It's like when Anstey got on the podium at whatever outdoor race a couple of years ago and goes, yeah, I just went 4 or 5 for third overall and make $1,400.
Yeah. It's insane.
It blows my mind. So I'm interested to see where this goes here. I will be purchasing the TV package, whether I watch it on there or not. Because like I said, last year I purchased it. It didn't work the first round. And then I figured out that they were just going to pirate it on YouTube anyway. So I just watched all of it on YouTube from that point on. I'm very interested. So Daniel Blair had said, I don't know if he said on the show or if he said when we were talking before, that him and Gypsy were going to be doing that. And I'm very interested to see what that's like.
I think Gypsy's great.
Well, they did the South Africa round last year. And it was fantastic. And so, but I mean, it's different, right? Because you usually have play-by-play guy, which would be DB, and then analyst, which would be like Ricky or someone, right? Well, we don't really have that because Jace isn't really a play-by-play guy, and DB kind of can do both, but the way he explained it to me is it's going to be different. And so I'm excited for that too. And I like Kristen Beat. She does a really good job. So that's cool. Yeah, I'm excited to see this because you get some different stuff with these guys because like you're going to see Vince Freeze run with a Cooper Webb, which you don't see in the US for some reason.
Yeah.
It's super strange, isn't it? How you get to these different series and it's different, Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's, just like the Canadian series or, you send a guy up to Canada and he gets his teeth kicked in by the Canadians.
Yep.
But you send that Canadian down here and he gets his teeth kicked
15th place. Yeah.
And he gets beat.
Yep. So anyway, so that's been your World Supercross update.
Your World Supercross Minute.
Which I will do. I'll do some individual videos after that race happened.
Which I haven't said much about this ever in the past, but Daniel Blair got fucked over and I don't like it. I like DB.
DB's great.
I think he was fantastic.
He's my buddy. If I text him, he always texts me right back.
That made me seeing the videos and the way that Ricky acted and stuff made me not be as much of a Carmichael fan. I'm a fan of his riding and his racecraft, but as a person, I think he's kind of shit.
There's a lot going on there.
Yeah.
I know a lot of things.
Don't care. I saw the optics. The optics said you're a dickhead.
The optics on that video that DB put out were not great.
No.
They were not great at all.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, with that being said, let's jump into our 450 race recap. Yeah, there it goes. Brought to you by our friends at Worx. Always well hung, just like Justin Barsha.
Who's had a bit of a resurgence.
Resurgence here, bro.
He's been riding really good.
I think they got him some new gear. We got that unit tucked up there enough now. It's not causing wind resistance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
did you see the video of him searching for his kids in the background, on the Millville starting line?
Is that really what he was doing?
Yeah. Where's my kids? It's hilarious, dude.
What the?
Yeah.
Where's your kids on the start line? Why are your kids on the start line?
Who knows?
I did see that video. I didn't think it was real. I didn't think that was really what he was doing.
I mean,
anyway,
I don't have insider information that's exactly what happened, but it looked pretty feasible.
I mean, he was a little frantic there, so
Kind of tripped and fell into Barsh's TikTok the other day. That's different.
I don't know. I don't spend that much time on TikTok.
It's different.
Tracking that stuff down. Well, it is, I think, one place that I'm not blocked by Deegs. To be honest with you, I think one of my TikToks is not blocked by him, so I follow him, which is the only way I can keep up with that crap.
When Randy Richardson, did you see Randy Richardson did like the spoof of Deegan?
Yeah.
And it was like Deegan with the watch on the car, like Randy's on his Toyota with like
yes.
That was funny.
Oh man, why does that say Nomex? Like
exactly.
Oh man. All right. Editors know I was wrong in the reaction video. Hunter Lawrence went 2-1, not 1-1 yesterday.
Yes.
For first overall. And man, dude, I mean, great ride by him. This is just the Hunter Lawrence that we signed up to see every week when he came over.
Years ago. Yeah.
Keep talking because I'm yawning.
Yeah. No, he's
This would be where you keep talking because I'm incapacitated.
No, he's riding great. I mean, I think he had a lot of years of difficulties with the health and stuff like that, and he's finally just really in a good spot.
Yeah.
And everybody talked about like after losing that Supercross championship like he did, like was it going to mess with him mentally? I think it just made him stronger. I mean, he's, we still can see that Jet is the faster brother.
The alien is starting to like
the alien's starting to
a little bit here, but
Hunter is absolutely the second fastest guy. I mean, and at this point, I would say probably, especially with Lucas Kuhnen hurt in the world.
Yeah. So here's a question because somebody pointed this out in one of the comments the other day. Hunter beat Jet straight up at Disnations last year. So is that it's the end of the year and Jet kind of didn't give a shit, or is that like Hunter really has that speed?
Let's think about this. He beat him at Disnations, and what's going on at Disnations? They're riding for the same team.
This is true.
Jet didn't need to beat him.
This is true.
The points, whether he got first and Jet got second, or Jet got first and Hunter got second, like the points were going to be the same.
Fair enough
for the team.
Fair enough. I had to ask a question because somebody did point that out, and I was like, man, that's true.
I think if it was anybody else, Jet like tries to beat them. With Hunter, it's like, oh, it's okay.
Do you buy into the Jason Thomas theory that like Hunter's kind of in essence using Jet during the race because he knows Jet won't run it in on him? So because they had some close calls yesterday, man.
But the thing, I don't think that Hunter's using him. I think Hunter did close him off a couple times yesterday that could have been sketchy. But no, I think it's two brothers racing each other. They're obviously not going to hit each other, and they're just not going to do that.
Okay, because I don't know. I mean,
I think there's some conspiracy theorists out there that just
JT keeps talking about like he does some things with Jet that it's like you would never do, and like some of the things like I don't know that he's necessarily. I'm not fully there. I'm kind of 50-50 on board with it because there are some times, and it's like Millville last week, there were a couple times that Hunter went outside that if it was anybody but your brother behind you, you don't go outside because they're coming to clean you.
I think with those two, because they ride together so much, and I don't think that's not necessarily using Jet. That's just a comfort level of like, I know he's not going to clean me out.
Yeah.
So I can ride where I feel comfortable.
Yeah. Okay.
Jet's going to pass me where he passes me.
I don't know what if using is the right word, I guess. How does JT word it?
They
Maybe
definitely
like exploiting it a little bit because he knows he won't take him out.
I mean, I wouldn't even say exploiting it. I think it's more like he knows that Jet's going to go around him when Jet wants to go around him. And I think it's not necessarily exploitation or using. It's more of they both get to ride stress-free. In the sense of that, like, they're not constantly going, oh my God, the guy behind me, I mean, he could run it in, he could hit me. Like, they know when it's those two, they can leave the door open. I mean, it allows them mentally to ride a more stress-free moto. I mean, to not have to focus all the time on, holy shit, who's behind me?
Did you hear, I think Dan Truman was
And they don't have to worry about it. Like, Jet, no matter who's in second, whether it's Jet or Hunter, they don't have to worry about who's behind them because no one's close enough to hit them.
This is true. Did you hear about Dan Truman, I think, was telling a story on some podcast, maybe it's Moto 60 last week, that like they see the Jet Lawrence alien come out at the practice track every once in a while. And like the other day, like they were doing a moto and Hunter like turned around and pointed at Jet over a jump and like there was Jet because all of a sudden he was like 4 seconds a lap faster or something. And I'm like, holy
He's like one of those
shit.
kids like just gets that little bit of anger for a second and just goes.
You mean like at the end of Moto 2 yesterday?
Yeah. Yeah. And now, granted, Hunter was cruising, but he was cruising at a 219, which is still faster than everybody else on the track.
Yeah.
Jet just went alien.
Yeah.
You watched like the little clips from that last 2 laps, the way he was jumping over stuff, hopping little bumps, and like landing perfect downside. Like just, it was.
So let's get to Jet. He goes 1-3 for second overall. That third is kind of.
I mean, it's a 1-2.
Yeah.
I
With
mean,
the penalty.
But I mean, I didn't see any Jet Lawrence fans freaking out online about him getting docked a spot.
Even I got on the reaction show. I was like, look, dude, I'm a Jet homer, but like.
The minute it happened.
The rules are.
The minute it happened, I was like, he's getting docked. I was watching it, and as soon as it happened, I looked at my son, I go, he's getting docked.
Now, look, and we'll just get right into the penalty then. Look, I
get there has to be a safe re-entry point, but he re-entered at a safe point. It's the acceleration, because if you're not, this is where the problem with this penalty is for this particular track.
Yeah.
Is, you're not supposed to accelerate off the track because you can gain an advantage. That hard packed flat track turn that he accelerated around, that most people would have fallen on their ass going around, did not give him any sort of an advantage.
But here's the other thing too. What is this? Okay, because I pointed this out. What is the speed that they're going on track there, right?
Yeah.
Because think of it. You're re-entering a highway, essentially.
Yeah.
So if he takes a handoff and is going, let's say, 15 miles an hour.
Yeah, if he re-enters, it's actually
45-mile-an-hour section.
More dangerous.
Then it's more dangerous. So, like, what... Who was somebody said... maybe it was it's
Dazzy, just one of those.
Did they want him to get off and push it back on the track? Like, I don't
but
get
it's just one of those, like, if no matter what, if you go off the track and you skip a section, and they see roost coming from your rear tire, that means you're under accelerator, you're gonna get docked.
Yeah,
that's just all there is to it. I get it's situational, but
I'm not terribly upset with it. But
how do you break up the situational?
Yeah, I was gonna say, here's the issue with it is
he
that
fell
because of the way the year is gone. The teams AMA went to the team and said, "What do y'all all want us to do? You want gray area or you don't want gray area?" And the teams all said, "We want no gray area.
So
we want it black or white."
So it's black and white.
It's black and
white.
No
matter where you go off the track, this is how it's going to be treated.
Yes, and I thought Jet handled it well. Again, it is what it is. This is the same.
It's 2 points.
Let me say this, okay? Because I know everybody's gonna be like, "Oh, he's a fucking Jet homer. That's why he thinks this penalty, in my opinion, is on the same level as the Deegan cutting the fucking split lane in Supercross.
Yeah,
it's fucking dumb.
It is. It's weird.
Fucking dumb.
It is.
He went to the outside, not the inside. The Deegan inside penalty, that's a whole different situation there. That's a whole...
Yeah, Jet actually had to take the longer way around the turn.
He had to take the longer way, and he didn't choose to go there.
No.
He fucking literally got cross-rutted up this hill.
Well, and Hunter kind of closed him out coming up that hill. A little bit.
It wasn't as close as we originally thought, but he did close him out a little bit.
Oh, he cross-rutted, went off the track, and went around. He went around an unprepped... shitty surface.
Which again, too, you count the acceleration time there, which was minimal in my opinion. I mean, there's just so many things. But again, they didn't want gray area. They want black or white. He was off the track. He accelerated.
You got black and white.
Is what it is. Jet handled it. Whatever. Like I said, for all the Deegan people who are going to get on here and be like, "You're a Jet homer." Deegan's penalty at fucking whatever Supercross that was
stupid.
Same thing.
It was the dumbest shit.
Same thing like that. But again, we want it black and white, so here we are.
Yeah.
So also too, in talking about the alien thing, this is kind of like the beast mode situation there at the end of, like, he just didn't go slower. Everybody went faster. Now, I do question a little bit. Somebody asked Hunter, like, did you know he was coming? And Hunter's like, yeah, I knew exactly where he was, so I was marking him.
Yeah,
and
I mean, they showed the pit board out for the last lap said 5 seconds.
Yeah.
They told Hunter, you got 5 seconds, but...
Yeah, he was closing it down, but Hunter said he knew he was closing it down. He was like, I basically was going, okay, I think this is the amount of time I got. I can slow down this much and like whatever.
Thankfully for Hunter, it wasn't one more lap.
Dude, I'll tell you what. So I don't know if you were paying attention before that last lap, but I was watching that.
I was watching the time.
Man, he's taking like half seconds out per segment. Like this is gonna get
it
close.
Went from like it went from 10 to like 8.8 to 8.3. And every time it updated, it was like another half a second. It was 8.3.
There was one time it wasn't. There was one time he went to like 5.7 and then it went back to like 6.0 and I was like, okay.
And then it was like 4.
Yeah, and then next thing it was like 4 and I was like, ooh, and then it went to like 3 something and I went, oh shit.
And then the next segment it was like 1.8 and it was like, holy shit. Like, yeah, he's coming.
And then when JT comes in, he's like, dude, Jet is flying. And I'm like, yes, he is. And I'm glad you guys saw that. So,
and like I said, with them, all that Hunter backed it down. He still ran a 219. How many other guys?
Well, it's funny you asked that. Hold on.
How many other people on that lap, the last lap of the race, ran a 219? That's not slowing it down.
Hold on here. I had it up. Fuck me. Let's see here.
How many guys ran a 219 that moto in general?
Okay, so for Moto 2, the guys that were under 219, Hunter did a 215.1, which was on lap 7.
Yeah.
Deegs did a 217.1 on lap 5. Jet did a 214.5 on lap 7.
Yeah.
Jorge did a 218.3 on 7. And then you go Dylan and RJ did 219s on lap 4, and that's it.
So Hunter's last lap, even though it was a 219, was faster than 35 of the 40 riders in the field at any point during the race. So yes, did he back it down a little bit? For sure. But did Jet go complete psycho and try to catch him? Also true.
Yes. And yeah, so he did. So on the last lap, he did a 219. Okay, here we go. Now I got it. On the last lap, he did a 219.5. Deegs went 224.7. Jet went 215.7. So Jet was almost 2 seconds faster that last lap, which is crazy. And then here we go. Prado went 230. Dylan went 228.
Well,
RJ
Prado was just kind of in
227.
fourth, like by himself
All day.
He said that when he got on the podium. I just kind of rode it by myself. And...
Yeah, so nobody else was even close that last lap, even with him doing a 219, which is insanity. So,
but we'll be dick suckers for saying that Jet had a crazy fast last lap when how many times have the bed bugs posted about Deegan's last lap was so fast. Anyway.
That's next on our list here.
I know.
Hold on. So Jet's down 12 now.
Doesn't matter.
You think you still get it done?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think if a 1-1 gains 6 points.
Yeah, I know.
And let's be honest,
kind of 50-50.
If he doesn't fall yesterday, he wins by 20 seconds.
Well, I mean,
over Hunter.
Well, you gotta figure, even if you factor in the penalties too.
Factor in the penalty, it's 10. It's a wash.
Yeah,
what they were going in as.
And then you go the week before, because everybody likes to play ifs, ands, what's or buts. And you go the week before he doesn't fall, he gets another 3. So
I mean,
now
do we really
like
think that he's not going to have a 1-1 in the last 3 rounds?
Well, currently he's crashing a lot. So
I understand that.
I don't know. Although he is supposedly riding more during the week now, which is supposedly going to help. But supposedly they're taking this first week off for healing of the foot.
I just don't see him. And he rips at Iron Man. If it comes down, I hate to say this for Hunter, but if it comes down to a who wins the last round, it's not looking good.
Doesn't seem great for you, bud.
Yeah.
Can you imagine what a heartbreak that would be if he loses
both championships
in
at the last round? Oh my god!
Holy shit, that would be be like the worst thing. Then go into playoffs, lose that in the last round again.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, poor Hunter, dude. That would be
because Hunter's got to be like the points reset thing has to be just hell for him because he's like, I got second in Supercross.
Yeah,
I'm leading the outdoors, and these guys can just come back in with the points reset and be right there.
I pray for him. I pray he gets one of these.
Yeah,
I don't care if it's SMX. I don't care if it's this outdoor title. Just let him get one.
I hope he wins this outdoor title. I really do.
I do too. He deserves one, man. He's been through a lot. So, all right, now we're going to get into the Deegan Danger Zone. So we're going to try something.
Okay.
For the first 5 minutes talking about Deegan here, we are only going to be positive.
No problem.
And then we'll cut the section and we'll see how this goes.
Well, then we'll get a bunch of comments about
no. We're only positive here. I want nothing but positivity. So Deegs' first moto start was incredible.
Oh, dude, he yanked it.
It was absolutely incredible.
Yep.
Hitting the ground, as he said, damn.
But the charge. I mean, because he got to 10th. He got to 10th within like what?
2 laps.
Yeah, I mean the first
Lucas Coonan level charge.
Yeah,
there.
I mean it was 5 minutes in.
Yeah,
and he was in 10th.
I know. I looked at the board and I was like, holy shit! In 5 minutes,
which
he
we knew
gone
coming in, like
10th.
that was going to be a strong track for him.
It was a great track for him. Fastest qualifier. Can't even believe it, dude.
Yeah.
It was wild.
The charge was insane. It really was.
Yes.
And when he got to 10th, and then he got to 4th quickly.
Yeah.
He was in fourth by the halfway point.
Yeah, by 15 minutes in, he was in fourth place, and I was like, holy crap. And I was just watching the time click down, and there just wasn't any movement there.
Yeah.
And
But he rode really well.
yeah.
I
And
mean,
then,
that charge was wild.
and then the second moto there
He got the start. Not a whole shot, but he got the start.
Yeah,
up
he was
front.
right there with him.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, we're figuring out starts. This is great.
I feel like he stayed closer longer. Second moto, it seemed like.
I mean, dude, the second moto, he was even before Jet went down, he was within 10 seconds of him.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, he stayed closer longer.
We're creeping forward.
Yeah.
We're getting
closer.
We're getting closer.
Yeah, for sure.
Statement of the year. We're
Yeah.
getting closer. So yeah, so that was great. Yeah, I don't have anything bad to say, dude. It was a great ride.
Yeah.
I mean, it was
More humble.
Yeah, it was absolutely fantastic. His interviews were fantastic. So, yeah, like this goes in the same. Okay, dude, we're done with being positive because I fucking can't do it.
You made it
Yeah, I was
2
gonna say,
minutes in.
I ran out of positives.
I did too.
I ran out
but
of
we said all the
positives.
positive
Like,
stuff. For 2 minutes,
good
we
dude,
said
good
positive stuff.
Good stuff. I mean, he was 10 seconds down in the second moto when Jet went down.
Yes.
And they got up next to each other, basically. I mean, they
Yeah.
were right there.
Yeah.
And I think it took Jet a couple laps to find the flow, and Deegan stayed right there with him.
Mm-hmm.
But then Jet put another 11 seconds on him.
This is the same thing we've been talking about for weeks, dude. He's just like a click off of those two.
He is.
Which
And
is fine.
And I don't think it's speed. I purely think it's a lot of it's just riding style. Like, he's just not as smooth.
He was
fast,
really ripping
but
that
he's not
thing
as
yesterday.
smooth.
Yeah.
and just high
And it
rev.
takes, it takes too much energy and the bike setup.
It's got nothing to do with him being out of shape. The kid's not out of shape.
No.
But he's not in the shape to let that 450 beat the shit out of him for 35 straight minutes twice a day.
Yeah. I would be interested to see too, because I know all.
And if you listen
I
to
know
the
the
bet bugs, the Honda's just faster. It makes like 20. It
Well-
makes like 20 more horsepower.
Wait for my rant here, but the
I know.
fans are the problem here. If let me be very
and when
clear.
we
It's
talk-
not Deegan, it's the fans that
Yeah.
are the issue.
And then
And we'll get more into
and
this.
we talk about like the first moto. Yes, the first moto, the charge was insane.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, 5 minutes in, he's in 10th place, 22 seconds down.
It was a Lucas Coonan style.
He was in
charge.
10th place, 22 seconds down.
Yeah.
He made the charge then from 10th to 4th. And when he was in 4th, there was still, what, 12, 13 minutes left in the moto?
He was just over halfway.
And when he got to 4th, he was 38 seconds behind or something like that. So he lost another 16 seconds coming through the pack.
Yeah.
When he got to 4th, he was riding by himself, other than hitting lappers, which everybody's hitting.
Yep.
And he lost another 40 seconds.
Yeah. Look,
He
I
went
went and looked
5 minutes in, he was 22 seconds down. At the end of the moto, at the end of the moto, he was 70 seconds behind Jet.
I went and looked at lap
A
times,
minute,
dude.
10 seconds. When Eli Tomac beat the field by a minute and 30 seconds at Hangtown years back, everybody was like, oh my God. No one shit talked the rest of the field. It was just like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Look at Eli. Well, Jet just beat him by a minute and 10 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
And you can say he fell in the second turn. He got right up. 5 to 8 seconds.
Yeah. Wasn't down a long time.
It wasn't a minute and 10.
And he was ripping.
He was riding good, but he's just a tick off. And
Which will come. It'll come,
absolutely.
dude. And then it's
His
going to
time
be
is coming.
on.
Yeah.
It's going to be on, and I'm
I personally,
excited for
as
it.
a fan of the sport, I want to see what we saw for 3 laps after Jet fell. I want
Yeah.
to see them right together.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see them together. I want to see them battling.
Yep.
As a fan of the sport, that's what I want to see. I want to see Hunter, Jet, Deegan, freight train for 35 minutes.
Yep.
Don't care the order. Honestly.
Yep.
Like, the only part of me that cares about the order is what kind of stupid shit he'll say when he finally does win one.
I don't even care about that. It's great.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to bring fans.
I want to see Jet
but,
win
like,
because Jet's my guy, but like,
Yeah.
overall, does it really bother me? No. And if the Deegan people are out there talking a bunch of mad shit on their podcast that they don't have,
and like I said,
I'm
I don't
also
have
not
as
gonna
much shit. I
comment
mean,
on that.
the numbers don't lie. You can see Jet was 12.
That first moto, as fast as
Yeah.
he was ripping, his fastest lap was still 3 seconds slower than Jet's fastest lap. Sorry, it's
3
just the way it
seconds.
is. 3 seconds.
And he had a lot of laps of clear track.
And I'm not sure if you're aware, but these guys at the very tip of the spear there, like Jet and Hunter and Eli and all these
They're
guys.
separated by tenths usually.
Yes. So if he's 3 seconds off, that's some
lot.
ground to make up.
And
Which he'll get there.
like I said, the numbers
He will get there.
The numbers don't lie. I mean, Jet was whatever, 11, 12 seconds, something like that. I saw where somewhere it said 13. I don't remember. He crashed. He got back up. They were right next to each other for 3 laps when he got back up. And then Jet put another 13 seconds on him.
Yeah.
In 6 minutes. Come on.
Yep. Because in that, hold on, we have the
Because he was
technology
going
here.
3 to 4 seconds a lap faster.
Yeah, because in that second moto,
oh yeah, you have the fastest lap times.
yeah,
Let's see.
his fastest lap again, 2:17 to Jet's 2:14.
3 seconds.
3 seconds
an
is
eternity.
a lot.
It's an eternity.
It is. It is
per lap.
That's what Jet usually wins by is 3 seconds.
Because he's good at managing a gap.
Yep. So yeah.
But again, this is this kid's rookie year. I'm not shit talking him. He is a fantastic rider. But you cannot expect to come in as a rookie.
Third best guy in the series, man.
Yeah, I mean, you cannot expect to come in as a rookie and just beat everybody.
No.
And his fans can't expect him.
He doesn't expect that.
He doesn't either. No.
He's fine.
But
he's
like,
fine. I got zero issues with him. He's doing the thing. He's doing it.
He's killing.
The fans, though.
He's killing Supercross champions. He's killing former outdoor champions. He's killing MXGP champions.
He's killing guys that.
Which wait till we get started on that fucking joke. I don't even. Yeah.
Oh boy! Oh boy! Here comes some more comments because they're almost.
I hate Jorge Prado more than.
Oh boy! Well, we'll get to him.
I hate Jorge Prado. I dislike Jorge Prado much more than I dislike Hayden Deegan.
Let's get through our Deegan danger zone here.
But great rider. He did great.
Yeah.
Deegan did great. But the fans, please be realistic with the fact of the numbers don't lie. He was 3 seconds a lap slower, fastest to fastest.
Yeah.
Who knows what he was at other points because that was his fastest and Jet's fastest. I bet if you look at another lap, Jet ran a 2:15 and he ran a 2:19. It might have been 5 seconds certain laps.
Probably.
In order to get a minute and 10 seconds behind, there has to be a large gap for a long time per lap.
Yeah.
But he rode great.
Yeah.
He rode great. Do I think he's going to get a win this year? No, not unless both of them crash in the same moto.
Which is a lot. This is what they say all the time.
But they both don't crash in the same moto. They crash one or the other.
No, that's what I mean. That's a lot to ask is to have them both go down the same moto and again, not be able to. Because here's the thing.
Well, and they have to go down at the time when he's close enough to them.
Yeah.
If they go down and they're 20 seconds ahead, what's it matter?
Yeah. But here's the thing too, is like there is, in my opinion, from things I've heard both behind the scenes and things you've put together, there is some real animosity between those two camps. Some real
there is.
We don't want him to beat us.
No.
So they have to go down and not be able to get up and go again.
Yeah.
Period. And because we've seen Jet this year already. Dude, look at Paula. Deegs got by him. First race back. Foot's way fucked.
Jet realized it was him and went, fuck this.
No, kid, sorry.
Jet was behind him at Southwick.
Uh-huh.
And when he went by him at Southwick, I can agree a little bit with the fans at that point when they're like, the Honda's just making more power. It sure looked like it at that moment.
Yep.
Because he went by him like he was tied to a stump.
Yep.
Like on the outside. But yeah, I think that they really dislike each other. I mean, you cannot show up to a race with RIP Jet on a gravestone and all this stuff.
Yeah.
And the shit talked about the girlfriends and everything else. Like,
no, you can't do that on top of everything that's happened before and not have some animosity there.
No.
And dude, even the Dazzy interview, like
the Lawrences don't like to lose.
Dazzy didn't directly say anything about him, but there was definitely some insinuations of, yeah, we like racing clean people, Chase, Kenny, Eli, anybody else we forgot that, races clean. But then there's other guys that try to just put you on the ground, and those aren't the guys we want to race.
Well, and they didn't name Justin Barsha in that because we know that Barsha will hit people. Jason Anderson will hit people. Deegs has proven that he will hit people, that he will literally wait until the perfect time to hit somebody in a Supercross race.
Yep.
I have said a million times, I can probably count on 2 fingers the amount of times I've seen him pass somebody for the lead clean in a Supercross race. It's always something. And that's not going to work in the 450 class.
No, dude, he's in Jet's head. He's bullying this entire 450 class.
He's so far in Jet's head that Jet still just waxes him on a weekly basis.
Now I heard too, and that Jet went off another time at like the top of the hill or something. I heard he went off the track too, and I don't know. I'll have to go back and look.
No, I only saw the one time.
I was gonna say I've heard that there's another one, but I don't know. They didn't get penalized for it, but
no,
I don't know. We'll have to see.
Well, you can go off the track as long as you re-enter safely and don't accelerate. Like,
this is true too.
So he may have went off the track, but There was also a spot. Did you notice that there was a spot coming through the trees where the track markers on the outside were like too far in?
Yeah.
There was a lot of guys hitting above them, which, whatever. Like, you could see where the berm was, and the track marker was below it. Like, there was no point in that track marker being there. But anyway.
Yeah, so... I mean, yeah, well, I'll just do it right now. My Armory Reload rant are the Deegan fans because it's so ridiculous. Like the comparison that got made towards me this week of me complimenting Meneer's podium speak was a direct shot at Deegs. It's the most, like, the Deegan deranged syndrome is such a real thing. It's and like, of course, then, you know, this is like everything. They just point back at you. Well, you got Deegan deranged syndrome because you just are so angry at him and you just think that he's terrible.
Realistic.
I'm not angry at him at all. I actually don't think he's terrible. I've said it openly a bunch of times. I don't think he's an asshole.
No. Do I think the WWE type stuff is a little annoying at times? For sure. But do I think it's bad for the sport? No.
No, I think it does exactly what it's supposed to do.
I think it brings fans in. Some of those fans maybe I wish weren't in, but it brings fans in. Do I think he's a fantastic rider? Yes.
Yes, I do.
I mean,
and am I excited for us to get to motocross next year?
Yeah.
Because I think he's going to have some.
I'm excited for him to get to the point. Yeah, I don't think the 450 is going to chew him up a little bit in Supercross too.
I think so.
Am I excited for him to get to the point where it can be a battle every weekend?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Because, man, it's going to be great. And I'm excited for that, and I'm excited for him to start talking shit again.
Yeah.
You know, because that's...
Well, and have a reason to talk shit.
Yeah.
Because when you're talking shit and then...
Thank God he's not doing it right now. If he was doing it right now, then dude, then I'd
look
be
like a fool. When you talk a bunch of shit, but you can't back it up, then you just look kind of foolish.
Yes.
And thankfully... him and his marketing team are smart enough to realize, like, hey, right now probably shouldn't do that.
Yeah, we should not.
I mean, even the comment at Millville was like, "Oh, little brother decided not to turn right." I watched that over and over and over again. Jet didn't touch him; he just fell. He just fell. If anything, Jorge made him fall. Like, he was losing the front. Just like he lost the front in the second turn at Washougal.
The comments on that, too.
I know.
Oh, well, he called him little bro because he's Hunter's little bro. Okay, well, then Hunter can call him little bro, but Deegs can't call him little bro.
No.
When Deegs called him little bro, that was a shot. That was not anything else.
And when the only two motos you beat a guy in a season have been when he crashed.
Oh, my God, I can't take this. Just, like I said, just all goes in my rant because the numbers. Fucking fans are what really fucking
Let's go back to the 450s.
Drives
We'll get to the rant.
All right, well, that's been your Deegan danger zone right there.
Yeah.
There we go, Seth. I in and out it so you can
perfect.
Be able to cut
Makes it so much easier.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying my balls off over here. So we'll get to your favorite rider here, George.
I honestly I dislike that guy a lot.
3-4 for fourth overall. What makes you dislike him?
Some people. Well, so here's the thing.
Is it the absolute confidence in himself?
It's as much as things that Hayden Deegan do, I dislike. He is fantastic to his fans.
Mm-hmm.
In the pits, whenever he sees them, I've seen him, down at the night track at Redbud during national, stopping and talking to everybody he can, fantastic to his fans.
Yeah, because he's not an asshole.
Jorge Prado's an asshole. I watch that guy every rider that walks through. People say, "Hey, good luck today," and they're like, "Oh, thanks." He cool guys everybody. Stare straight ahead, doesn't say a word, doesn't acknowledge anyone, and I guarantee if you go to the pits, his autograph line's real fucking small. And once again, the talk shit, write checks your ass can't cash. You ran your fucking jib last year the whole time about Southwick. Oh, if I was on the KTM, I win. You got your ass beat. You led Redbud for 25 minutes and got hunted the fuck down by Hunter and passed and left. You are an MXGP. I say it, and I've said it a couple times, and I'll say it again. You got to start looking at putting an asterisk on those MXGP World Championships. I'm sorry. Something was. He's just not. He is not. He is not what he thinks he is. And what I think he is I'm not saying he's a bad rider. He's a good rider, but he's not anymore. Maybe it was different back, when he won his MXGP World Championships. He's world class because he's a top 4 or 5 guy in the States, but he's not a threat to win at all. And you can't say tracks. He raced these tracks. He's now on a KTM, the same platform he's been on since he was fucking 5, and it doesn't matter. You're riding around by yourself in 3rd and 4th place, 40 to 50 seconds behind everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
You're an MXGP world champ.
Mm-hmm.
And then you walk through the pits like your shit doesn't stink and you don't need to talk or look at anybody. Fuck that, dude.
It's going to be interesting.
I don't know. I don't even know any Prado fans.
So
I've never met one person that's like, I love Jorge Prado.
So I keep saying that I'm kind of looking at this building, and we're going to get comments on the international side for this because we're dumb Americans who think that we're the best at everything.
The international scene has come over here several times and kicked the shit out of us at MX and Nations. No problem with that.
I mean, Jeffrey Hurling showed up, went 1-1
at
on a
Ironman.
450 on Ironman.
And, you know, you can,
Coonan
you can go back and forth into that of like Eli had the championship sewn
yeah,
up.
whatever.
But
I'll still go with
you're
it.
a competitor.
He beat the shit out of
Yeah,
he beat the shit out of us.
Beat the shit out of him. But like
Lucas Coonan came over, beat the shit out of
Sasha.
us. Sasha came over, beat the shit out of us.
the Lawrences are international.
I was gonna say, yeah, like a
Come
lot of
on.
our top. I mean, dude, if you run down the top 5
Yeah.
here,
Ferrandis,
Aussie,
Tondal.
Aussie, Spain, France, yeah. So like,
I mean, I don't hate European people, riders at all.
no,
I think they're fantastic. I think that guy's an asshole.
I'm very excited for the Coonans to come.
Yeah, I think that guy's a dickhead.
Mm-hmm. I can't fully disagree. And look, I'm even going to go as far. This is where I'm going to go here. I'm going to go as far with this as saying, okay, last year on the Kawasaki was kind of vacation year. We'll go with that.
I guess.
This is his first year really racing these tracks. But that means that next year I have an even bigger eyeglass on you than I have now. And if you don't produce, if you're doing this, what you're doing now. Now, don't get me wrong. I still think this year for him is good. Like, you look at Supercross, couple of podiums, fastest qualifiers,
But here's
things like that.
Here's Deegs coming in as a rookie.
Yeah.
Falling in the first turn and kicking your ass.
Kick the shit out of you. Mm-hmm.
Now,
like-
granted, Jorge finished ahead of him in that moto because, but it was closing.
Yeah.
And Deegs has whooped his ass in a lot of motos.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're like, oh, the Prado-Deegan battle. No, it's a battle
not really.
for 5 turns until Deegan
I was
passes
going to
him.
say, it's a battle when Deegan goes down the first turn, has to try to
Yeah.
catch him.
No, it's not
Outside
even
of
close.
that, yeah, no.
I've witnessed firsthand how he acts in the pits.
Mm-hmm.
And then he, gets all the comments last year and crying like a little bitch to get out of your Kawasaki contract and just put me on the KTM. I'm a contender. No, you're not. You're not. You're a contender for top 5s, for podiums.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, you folded. You folded at Redbud. You had a lead. You were gone. You were going to win your first 450 outdoor moto, and they chased you the fuck down and caught you.
Next year will really tell it too. Something that just popped in my head here that I just pieced together at this current moment. I've thought about it separately, but not together, because the Coonans will be here.
Yeah.
So if the Coonans make it through Supercross,
If they come right over,
if they make it through Supercross,
Yeah, if they
which
come
that's the
right
key
over
here, and then they
wax
go into
his ass.
outdoors and they're waxing him, that's a terrible look.
it is.
So,
He is not a good indicator of how good former world champions are. Because Tony Caroli's old ass came over here to Millville and got 5th in the first moto at 40. At 40.
Mm-hmm. Dylan goes 5.5 for 5th.
Love it.
Ducati making improvements every day.
Love it.
RJ goes 7.6 for 6th on his practice suspension.
RJ had some RJ moments. See
RJ
that
is
crash?
RJ.
You see that crash on the downhill? He helicoptered. RJ had some RJ moments, but you know with RJ you're always going to get 110.
110%.
Maybe
man.
150.
Yes.
The guy's going to have CTE when he gets older.
Dude, I worry about it. Barsha goes 6.7 for 7th.
Like I said, a little resurgence. The last 3-4 rounds, Barsha's been solid.
They've made some moves on the duck there, so that's good. Speaking of resurgence, dude, Jordan Smith, 8.8 for 8th. He's quietly
making that Triumph look okay.
gotten into the top 10 here on the Triumph, dude. It's making it look really, really good.
Yeah.
So that's a positive.
He's been riding really well.
Cooper Webb, 9.9
Which
for
is
9.
good to see Jordan not crashing his brains out. Because
Yeah.
he's another one like RJ who has that, they crash a lot.
Yeah. Webb goes 9.9 for 9th.
Dude, Webb's just chilling.
Great starter.
Yeah, but
All
he's
of a
just
sudden.
this is last year doing these tracks, whatever.
He's just hanging out, bro.
He's inside, and he's in his 30s. He's going Supercross only.
He said on Pulp last year or last week, he
top
was
10,
like,
cool.
he's like, dude, when I when I'm digging at the end of these second motos going, what the fuck am I doing? I then think, I don't ever have to come back here again. This
I don't
is
ever
great.
have to do this again.
Yep. So Benny on the beta goes 10-10 for 10.
Last 2 rounds.
Yeah.
Benny,
Picking it up, dude.
he went from Redbud falling as he's getting lapped, flipping over the bars, to top 10 the last 2 rounds.
The thing is that like
Benny always had the ability. Benny's been fast.
The thing is that they don't have any data at beta. They don't have any data at beta.
Data at beta. Look at that. You're a poet.
Outdoors.
Look at that. You're a poet and didn't know it.
Because they didn't they haven't raced outdoors.
No.
So
I think he's getting, and he's just that 8th to 10th is where he should be.
Yeah.
No matter what bike he's on. You can put him on the factory Kawi, factory Yamaha, whatever. That's where he's going to be. That's who he is.
Mikkel Harrop goes 12-12 for 11th with a broken nose. So that's cool. Mitchell Harrison, Michigan's own, was running top 5 in that first moto, which was sick.
What do you end up 11th in the first moto?
Yeah, I went 11-15 for 12, so that's good. Lorenzo Lacrucio goes 15-13 for 13th. Eli Tomac goes 14-14 for 14.
I still say that Eli I think he came back too early.
Why do you think he's back? Is it just because we like racing?
I think he likes racing. I mean,
this is a bit concerning because like last week was real bad, but I was like, okay, first one, whatever. And now this week it hasn't gotten any better. And I'm just like, are we going to come back after the break and be, because he's a long ways back. If you go into, let me pull this up. Tomac's fastest lap was a 2:23. He is like, and they brought this up on the broadcast, he is like 8 to 10 seconds a lap slower.
Yeah.
Which
didn't look great at Millville either. I just think that, I mean, I know it's hard to come back in and go that pace. And those top guys are running really fast pace, but I think it was too early.
If the last 3 go kind of like this too, I'm gonna be like, ooh, what are we doing?
I think it was too early. I think that I kind of read or heard somewhere like that they think that he thinks the Supercross championship got away from him this year, and like he still has a chance to win one of those. And I'm like, possibly, but I just think he should have took some more time off.
Probably.
I mean, that crash was violent.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, it was.
I don't know.
Whenever the back of your head touches between the center of your shoulder blades, it's not great.
I just think he came back too early.
I think so too, man. I don't know. Hopefully
there's no beast mode.
No.
There's not much push.
Not when you're 10 seconds off a lap, dude.
Oh, he's just riding around. He just happens to be able to ride around better than 28 other guys.
Which is crazy to think that we're like, man, this is so terrible. And he's like 14-14. And it's like
other guys are scratching and clawing for that.
I was going to say, you get like a Grant Harlan and he would kill to go 14-14. So Mitchell Oldenburg, 13-17 for 15.
He's been getting a little better. Like I said, the beta. They're getting more test time, more,
more data.
Yeah.
For the beta. Freddie Noren goes 2011 for 16th.
And he got half of his toe chopped off a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. Which is wild.
Cool.
Vince Freeze, 1916 for 17th. Cornelius Tondal, 17-18 for 18th.
Went down. He was in that first turn crash. Okay. Well, same first turn crash as Deegan, but it was on the outside.
Yep. Jack Chambers, 18-19 for 19th. And Steven Rubini, 16-23 for 20th. Yep.
French guy.
And then Jace Kessler also made the motos, going 24-26 for 26th. And I think that's it for Garrett Marchbanks, 39 DNS for 41st.
Crashed
that's
his brains out on that first moto because Garrett's been riding really good.
Dude, he qualified second in the first session.
He's been riding
insanity.
Really good.
Yeah, so hopefully he's okay, and we'll see him in a couple weeks. And we got a couple weeks off here, which is cool. You see the Devin Simonson video of the whoop crash? Like full front flip, managed to front flip with the bike, landed on the downside of the whoop, and like literally as he landed, he like just kind of stood up and started running towards his bike because it was still flipping down the whoop section. It's pretty good. It's on Daniel Blair's page. Go check it out. So all right, anything else 450 wise?
No.
All right, that's been your 450 race recap, brought to you by our friends at Gutterworks. Always well hung, like Justin Barsha. We're actually going to take 2 breaks tonight. because we got a shitload of stuff for halftime here. So I need to refill my drink so we can talk about that. Shout out to everybody in the chat here. Again, if you guys want to watch us record the stupidest podcast on the internet, the stupidest motocross podcast.
Stupidest moto podcast ever.
On the internet. You want to watch us record it live, we have a members area you can join for as little as $1.99 per month, which will allow you to watch us do this. Currently,
it's like 1/4 of a Starbucks coffee.
Yeah, something like that. So shout out to VG Sykes, Patrick Weiler, Tim Cross, all in the chat here. Someone asked Jack in Post Race Press about battling Deegan, and he said, "Really not battling when you drop him." Yes, that was true. He did say that. He got let. I think it was Pingree asked that. Let him right into it.
Stupidest thing that, like, what's it like battling him? I mean, not really.
Yeah. Not at all. You mean when I go buy him? Travis, I sent you something in messages. No worries. I'm not the guy that will send you stuff constantly. I saw it. Thought you would like it. I will go. Tim, where did you send that? On Instagram? Like to the show page or to my personal page? Because I don't really get on my personal page much. VG talk about 250 class, which we'll get to later. And yeah. Okay, cool. So we're going to take a break. I'm going to refill my drink. We will come back with our halftime report. And we're back. Welcome back, everybody. Episode 347, Washougal wrap up. This is your complete Racing Solutions halftime report. This month, we are highlighting the anatomy of arm pump that Coach Rob and his team have put together. Make sure to go check it out. You can purchase the full bundle for $500, a combo of 2 of the modules for $200, or you can buy each individual module for $125 each. Go check it out. There's over 1,000 riders that have completed this. It'll help you out if you suffer from arm pump. Which luckily I don't. Did you suffer from arm pump when you rode?
Yes.
Check it out.
I did.
You should check out the modules.
I did, but I think it was just because I was out of shape.
Well, that could be a thing too.
When I was younger, I didn't.
Oh, okay. All right. Mine comes and goes.
Yeah.
And
older, fatter.
I was gonna say, now I've got an issue where like there's something fucked up in my shoulder. So like 10 minutes in, my arm will act, my whole arm falls asleep.
Yeah.
Which is weird. But then like 20 minutes in, it goes away if I just keep riding through it.
I noticed that I get like my arm pump comes on earlier, but the longer I ride, it goes away.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yep. So
What is arm pump?
So basically what it is you're getting so much good
I had to
question.
stop what I was
Glad
going to say.
Sorry. What were you going to say, man?
No.
We're all adults here. Go ahead and say it. This is the stupidest moto podcast on the internet.
Let's hear it.
No, I'm good.
So basically when you're riding, because you're gripping so hard, it's making all the blood flow essentially from your elbow down
lactic
here.
acid buildup.
Yeah, and it's a lactic acid buildup. So you essentially like can't hold your hand the way you're supposed to, and like you can't move it correctly. So
Because
you can like whiskey throttle and stuff.
Yeah.
And then when you get off, depending upon
You can't grip shit. You
I was
can't,
gonna
like,
say,
pick
then when
up
you get off,
something.
depending upon how bad it is, like your forearm will be
rock hard.
at like this fucking table, dude.
Jeez.
Rock hard.
Like
So
it's
that's why I don't get that, because I'm not doing this. I'm going like this.
you're
when
not
I'm riding.
you're not gripping stuff too much, man.
You ride quads?
Yeah, I love dude, that track out there. I'm always riding this Can-Am Outlanders
Utility.
and jumping them.
Util-
It's so much
Utility
fun.
Utility quad.
Not even sport quad.
All right. Well,
I
If I
saw
had one, I would.
this fucking hooligan was ripping up and down the road in an unsafe manner the other day.
True.
kids. Quad riders.
Quad riders. Yay. Anyway, all right, moving on to halftime now that we've slayed Seth here. Moving on to halftime here. Okay, let's talk. First point I got here. Did you hear the Paul Malin comment from MXGP last week?
Yeah, that the was it any of the
He
top
said the
five?
top five
yeah.
MX2 guys could come to the US and go 1-1.
I don't disagree. And that's because in the 250 class,
Yes,
it seems
this is a thing.
Yeah,
I do believe he said it
feel
250
like
only.
He did. It was 250 only.
Yep.
But I feel like none of them really want to win. Sasha's not beating them by 40 seconds in GPs. Right? I mean, Sasha's not winning by 40 seconds in GPs. I think it depends on the track. But I don't doubt that those guys could come over here and they don't have the ability to go 1-1. Absolutely.
Hold on, let's see here.
They have the ability.
I'm looking at the MX2 point standings right now. Okay, so let's run down top five. So you've got Guillaume Ferez.
Fast as shit. You forget he came to America to ride with Star and got hurt.
So here's where
fast as fuck.
Here's where I question this already. Like he is super fast over there, but when he was here,
He got hurt. And he just got here.
yeah, he didn't really
is also young at that point. He's got some more years under his belt now.
So maybe, okay. So this probably works. And again, I'm sure Paul meant it this way. This probably works if we're only coming over to do Moto.
Was MX2 last year.
Yeah.
You think he couldn't come over here and win an MX2?
Oh, no, I think so.
Win a 251-1?
So Guillaume Perez, probably. Sasha Kunin, obviously. Camden McClellan, the other Triumph rider.
McClellan's fast.
He's fast, so probably. Langenfelter. See,
Langenfelter's also very fast.
So I go top 3 okay.
Yeah.
When we get to 4 and 5, I start to go, maybe.
Yeah, Langenfelter is going to battle for a podium.
Langenfelter's championship from last year is being questioned by a lot of people and
he's going to battle for a podium
in this. So I think he does well. Does he come out and necessarily
Top
dominate 1-1? Maybe not. And then you've got Liam Everts.
Depends on the day.
Yeah. If the day is right,
if he's having a Liam Everts day,
yes,
he can wax everybody.
But those have been few and far between recently. So
he has the ability to go 1-1.
Yeah. So I don't fully disagree with Paul.
It's close.
Do think it. We all get on our microphones and
the problem is, like I said, the 250 class. It seems like nobody wants to fucking win.
Yeah. I mean. And again, I can't argue it too hard because
if you get
our
a decent
250
start
class
and don't go down, you have a chance to go 1-1.
But
as one of those guys,
let's debate 450s now.
It has to be a certain track, because even at Southwick, yes, Lucas was that faster than everybody else in qualifying, but when it comes to the race, do I think he just goes out and goes 1-1? No, I don't.
So you've got Lucas, Jeffrey.
Jeffrey's getting past the prime of his career. I mean,
dude, I don't know though.
He's still fast as hell.
He's spanking Kunin around a lot.
But I also think with Kunin, whereas Jeffrey's also a sand rider, Kunin is still early enough in his career. He hasn't fully developed the skills on the other tracks where Jeffrey can ride everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And he's still Jeffrey Hurlings. Fevre's fast as shit. Do I think he can come over here and beat the Lawrences? No.
So here's the thing: when you run down this list here,
several world champions.
Tell me the people that have beat Jet Lawrence.
Who
have?
None of them.
So Geyser beat him in a moto
at
Destinations 2 years ago. And who is the other one? There was somebody else beat him in a moto at Redbud when he debuted the 450 that year, 2018. No, 22. Was it Renault? Yes, that's it. Because Sexton brought this up in an interview.
His very first race on a 450.
He's because they were talking about
his very first race on a 450.
He got beat by one. Those are the only 2 dudes, and they've only beat him in 2 motos. Outside of that, he has won fucking everything. So where I agree with Paul on the 250 side of things, the 450 side of things, I don't think is a thing at all.
No.
So
they're not. I mean, not trying to be a dick, but those guys aren't coming over here and beating Deeks. No. I don't think. Not on these tracks.
No. Well, Lucas did though at Thunder Valley.
Yeah.
The second moto, he straight up beat him. The first moto, Deeks was,
like I said, it depends on the track. Southwick, Southwick. Do I think they're going to go to Washougal's slippery ass? No.
I don't know, dude. Freaking Hurlings is really good on hardpack on that Honda.
Yeah.
Really, he's gone from really good at sand to really good on hardpack.
I mean, Deeks is a little bit more maybe not. But do I think they're beating the Lawrences? No.
Yeah, I don't think so either. So
I think they would all come over here for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
Not the Kunins and not Jeffrey, and maybe not Febre. Febre's fast.
Yeah,
but everybody else is going to come over here and be a lot like Jorge Prado.
Yeah. Okay. The Sexton saga.
Yeah.
I was gonna make a video myself on this week,
and now I'm reading that Mookie's signing with Factory Cowie, Supercross only.
So did you listen to the Sexton interviews that he did with Steve and with Lewis?
I can't.
You should.
I just can't.
It's not. Oh my god.
I mean, everything I've heard and read, there's a very small chance that he's on a Cowie next year. They're not even communicating. He showed up to Millville and Cowie didn't even know he was coming until the night before.
Yeah.
Just show up.
Yeah. I mean, you got to have meetings with people, dude. And everybody's at the races. Although I heard he stayed somewhere way far away from the track so they could have meetings in private, but
I don't see him, and I could be completely wrong, but I don't see him on a Cowie next year.
do you want to know what the real tip-off was for me? So there's this thing, I don't know if you've heard about it. So Steve and Kiefer are supposed to do what's called life swap.
No, the job swap he's doing with Lewis Phillips.
Yeah. And he told Lewis, well, you got to get a bike. How is the #1 factory rider from Kawasaki not able to get a bike? Because at one point, by the way,
practice bike or something.
at one point, by the way, when they were going to do this,
He was going to ride his practice bike.
Kawasaki was coming to set the bike up
Mhm.
for Lewis.
Yep.
And now he can't even get a bike for him to ride. That's a terrible look. That's,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm at like 0% he stays there. But then I heard a rumor last week or this week at some point that like,
They straight up said they're going to be a 3-man team. They're going to bring Malcolm on. He's going to be Supercross only. They're going to run 3 riders during Supercross.
but well, so the rumor I heard was that essentially Chase would have a separate team of his own people,
I have heard that too.
which is, this is so weird.
There's also been, did you hear that, about him going like PRMX because he's really,
Oh no.
because he's tight with Bennett. I know.
He went at Steve
I know he
in that
shot
interview
that
about
down,
it.
but that doesn't mean you can play the shit.
I don't think that's happening.
Not PRMX. That's why he shot it down. And that's where he was wrong with listening to Steve. Like, Steve didn't say PRMX.
Yeah, this is
Steve said the same facility
yeah.
on a Yamaha because PRMX is going Yamaha. Like,
Well, and he said it like, okay, PRMX will haul the bike and
Exactly.
whatever type deal. I don't know, man. It's
I personally think at this point, as a factory team, you can't touch him.
no.
He's poison.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not saying intentionally, but he is poison for any factory team right now.
Yeah.
Because he can make your bike look like absolute shit. I mean, he can make your bike look really good 1 week out of 20, but he can also make your bike look horrible.
He won 2 Supercross races.
I know.
And then was
But,
doing okay
but the other
outdoors.
Supercrosses, it wasn't that great.
I don't know. What were his results? I want to see this now. Let's see here. Let's go to the vault and see.
And the ones he won, are you saying he won those and nothing happened to anybody else during those races? He just wire to wire? I think Salt Lake, he went wire to wire.
Yeah, I mean, they weren't like dominant Chase
No.
Sexton races, but it wasn't like it wasn't terrible.
No.
Okay.
He's not a bad rider.
He's super good. And like, do you know how many guys in the class would like absolutely kill somebody, stab them with a knife in front
To
of
be
everyone
4th and 5th place like he is.
to win 2 Supercross races?
Yeah. Well, I think that's where it kind of gets skewed. Is like, yes, he won 2 races. People act like he's horrible, but like, no, he won 2 races.
Okay. Individual races. So he won Salt Lake City, 5th in Denver, 7th in Philly, 4th in Cleveland, 4th in Nashville, 22nd St. Louis. No idea what happened there. I can't remember. Detroit 2nd, Arlington 6th, Seattle 5th, Glendale 7th, Houston 5th, A2 1, A1 8th, San Diego 4th.
So he had 2 wins and 1 podium.
Yeah. Which, to be honest,
That's a lot of 7s and 8s for a guy that's supposed to be the marquee guy.
but to be honest, your first year on a new bike that obviously has some issues going on, and you're doing that,
Wait,
like,
tell me again, how did he do his first year on the KTM when he left Honda?
ooh, well, we can look here. Hold on. We have the technology. He went 3-1, 8-5, 2-9, 6-3, 4-3, 2-5, 2-22, which was Nashville when the throttle stuck and he went to Indonesia hard.
Mm-hmm.
2-8-1. So he had
A
one,
lot more podiums,
but he still only had 2 wins.
but a lot more podiums. But that's what I'm saying. We can't blame the Cowie. He had the same type of results when it was his first year on KTM. How can you blame the Kawasaki?
Yeah, I guess. I
Head
don't know,
case.
man. It's, dude, this saga is just interesting. And like, like you
is.
said, I mean, if you're a factory team, you can't sign him. Although I've
No
heard
way.
Bobby's like, I want him.
Well, because what Bobby will do is Bobby will be like, whatever you want, we'll put whatever you want on the bike. You just have at it.
Which cracks me up that these other factory teams don't do that.
Well,
Like it
Bobby's
seems like
not factory.
it seems like Honda kind of does it
Yeah.
and whatever, but like Kawasaki won't do it.
Kawasaki's hard line on their shit. They're like,
And KTM fights their guys forever
Yeah.
on it. Like we've seen it with Chase, we saw it with Coop. Like,
well, you know, it's like, yeah, I mean, it's what Bobby does. Bobby's just like, whatever
Yeah.
they need. He'll use a different brand, even
I
if
was
there's a
gonna say-
sponsorship deal.
I would
Like,
say, like, dude, Tomac was running Renthal grips when they have a Pro Taper sponsorship,
Didn't
and they had
care.
to put bar things over it all the time to keep
Yep.
it, and it still got out there. So, I don't know, man.
I just think for right now, like he's the story, the optics
Mhm.
are poisonous for a factory team.
Yeah, like you.
And I mean, granted, Cowie's got other issues. I mean, this is 2 years in a row. But then you got guys like Marchbanks and Tondal. You put them on the bikes, and they're fine.
Mm-hmm. Tondal's still doing what he was doing.
A little
Marchbanks
better,
is
you know.
a top 5 dude.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and then I have it on here too to talk about Mookie going there, which is, I don't know if that's a good move or bad. I'm not. I don't know. Because it seems to be kind of hit or miss with your riding style as to whether the bike works for you.
I
or
think,
not.
yeah, he's not a super like over the front of the bike guy, so I think he'll be okay.
And it would be interesting because it's what's it called, Supercross only stuff. So
I think he'll be fine.
do you think they let him do World Supercross?
Mookie,
Yeah.
I think if he wanted to,
I feel like this started off with a lot of people fighting this, and now it seems to be more and more and more people are
Yeah.
being able to do it with their factory team stuff. So
in a way, but like that's one of the reasons Anstie left Star.
yeah.
Because Star didn't want to do World Supercross.
Mm-hmm. But I'll bet you if Deegan said he wanted to go do it again.
Oh yeah, they probably figure out a way.
Yes.
Yeah, I just think Chase the Chase situation is toxic.
Yeah.
Not that necessarily Chase is, although I mean he's part of it, but it's a toxic storyline for any factory team.
Do you think it ever gets turned around, or is this just like he
I think he comes back on a different bike and goes, 5 to 10, and I don't think he ever regains the form that he had. I really don't.
What a weird thing, huh? He's had such a weird career. Because think about it, in 250s, he won those Supercross. Did he win 1 or 2 Supercross titles?
2, I think.
And then goes to 450s without ever winning an outdoor title, or when I don't even know that he won 1. Now I gotta go back and look it up. He won 1 outdoor race on the 250s, right? And then goes 450s and then battles for the title like rookie year. Like it's insanity actually how weird his career has been. And then he's like so
it's like the
good.
window. It's like the window closed really quick.
Yeah. And yeah, like I don't know. I'm with you. I don't know that he gets back to where he
I don't think so.
has been,
Unfortunately.
per se. All right, let's see here. Let's scroll down. CRF 250. Okay, so so in the 250 class, yeah, he doesn't do anything. Doesn't do anything. Doesn't do anything. Yes, then so he didn't win an outdoor race till he got on 450s. And then he won Fox.
He won 250 East 2 years in a row.
Yeah, and then he won Fox Raceway in his rookie season on a 450.
And then so he won 19 and 20, he won 250 East.
Yep.
23 450 Supercross, 24 450 Moto.
It's insane, dude.
That's it.
That's insane. What a weird career. And now he's like basically untouchable by factory teams because he's just created such a shitstorm around bikes.
Well, and let's also not forget, like, he's 27 years old now.
Yeah.
If you don't fix it soon,
Mm-hmm.
it's not.
Yeah. So
Unfortunately.
So when do you think we see J-Coop back, dude? Because I've been thinking about this week, and
I thought he was going to come back at Washougal.
they said he was supposed to, but now they're saying Unadilla. I don't know if it's. I haven't heard a lot.
He's not, he's not one of those guys that's active. Like, he's not real social media active.
And
I
haven't heard a lot about, like, he's that hurt or not, per se. Like, there's just a lot of, well, he's supposed to come back, but then he doesn't show back up, Yeah. So I don't know, man. I had this thought the other day.
I don't think Star gets rid of him at all. I mean,
No, Star's not getting rid of him. He's signed for next year already.
Yeah,
so Star's not getting rid of him. I'm just like, man, that must have been way worse. He's been riding, but it must have been way worse than anticipated. I had this thought the other day too.
I mean, he knocked himself pretty
yeah, it was pretty good.
So.
Knocked his dick loose, as A-Ray says. Do you think that Deegan's results are propped up a little bit because of everyone that's missing?
I mean, who's really missing? Chase and J-Coop?
Chase, J-Coop, we can say
that would be faster than
we can
Deegan.
say Eli, because if Eli doesn't have that big crash there
to
start, he's probably in the conversation. I would think.
I still don't know that Eli would have beat Deegs this year.
Okay, but you got at least a couple guys there. That
I think Chase had the ability to be faster.
Okay,
J-Coop, I think, had the ability to be right there. Not faster necessarily, but close.
So I haven't heard a drastic contrast between J-Coop's practice track speed versus his race speed. And if you go back and watch some of the preseason videos,
J-Coop flies.
Was waxing Deegs at the practice track from what you could see.
I don't think we're missing enough people that would be faster than him.
I'm just saying, would instead of him being the third best guy, would he be like maybe the fifth best guy?
I could say that on the times when he's went down. He's not passing. He's not catching J-Coop or like Chase. If Chase is on a bike that he's good with, he's not catching those guys as easily as he's catching everybody else.
Also, let's just put this out there. This isn't a dig. This is just honest conversation here of like, hey man, there are some good guys that aren't there.
Well, yeah, I mean, everybody talks about the people that were not in the class when Jet went undefeated. So let's talk about the people that are not in the class when
Deegan's here running third. Yeah, so
I think J-Coop and Chase would be harder ones for him to catch.
Yeah. It's just a thought I had the other day. That I was like, man, there are some people missing.
Because J-Coop's a dog outdoors.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, dude, he's run with the Lawrences before.
He has.
Like, you're just all of a sudden like, oh, J-Coop's 3 seconds behind them is all.
Yeah.
So.
Sneaky good.
Sneaky good. I kind of ran it already. Do I need to keep going?
With the fans?
Yeah.
Well, we kind of cut it off. I mean, whatever.
I don't know, man. Armory Reload rant, dude. The Deegan fans are what really drives me crazy. It's not Deegan. It's not Deegan. No. Deegan's fine. Deegan's totally cool. It's the fans that are just unfucking bearable.
Well,
it's everything, dude. Oh, the Honda's faster. Oh my god. I bet if we dynoed them, I bet it's really not.
I mean, how many years have people been talking about like the Yamaha being the horsepower monster?
Yeah.
And now it's, the Honda's just so much faster.
Honda's so much faster, which was the excuse that the fans came up with after the first, 2-3 rounds?
Yeah.
They're like, oh,
when he passed him on the outside at Southwick.
Yes,
that was the big thing. We're like, you see that?
Yep.
You see that?
That bike's so much faster. No, maybe the rider's just faster, dude. Yeah. Like, sorry to tell you this.
If you put me on that Honda...
We saw this. Steve did it last year.
Yeah, if you put me on that Honda, on Jet's Honda.
JT beat him on a stock 450.
Yeah, on Jet's Honda, and then you put Jet. I mean, come on.
No, this is just the kind of stuff that the mental gymnastics there. The lady this week telling me,
the way that they reach.
Yeah.
They reach for just reasons. And like you said, like Cade Manier. Like
me complimenting Manier is not a shot at Deegs.
No, because the difference is Manier gives good interviews. Like, he's a funny kid.
It's actually a shot at everybody else in the 250 class.
He's a funny kid. He just says whatever. Like he's not socially awkward like Davies.
No, man. Like I said,
and he says more than, yeah, I mean, we're just gonna send it. Like, I'm so sick of hearing "send it." Like, every time I hear it, I just want to punch the screen.
Send it, bro.
I think this weekend they talked to Brian. They're like, "Oh, what advice did you give to Hayden for this?" You just told him to send it. Like, what the fuck?
It was very gay, Tony. You just had that.
But like,
I'm
why?
not sure that's how Brian talks.
No, but like, why? Why is it always just send it, bro, send it?
Because you just don't know what to
Oh my
say.
God.
Man. I don't know, dude. It's like I said, the bed bugs are the real issue here. It's not him himself. He's great. He's fine. He's totally cool. It's the bed bugs, dude. I can't.
We get it. You know, you got an extensive collection of Fox t-shirts. And you just love, like, just like,
and the whole like, oh, you're just hating. It was before comments were, it was, look at these grown men hating on this kid.
Yeah.
Now it's these grown men hating on this 20-year-old.
And now
my God.
Now what are you gonna say? Because
what are you gonna say when he's in his mid-20s?
No, but
dude?
here's the thing. But now what could you say? Because we're not hating on him anymore. We're hating on you.
It's literally you
on the fans.
I mean, like, I spelled this out in the damn.
I bet nobody gets on here and says you're such a fucking idiot for saying Jorge Prado's a dick.
Probably not.
But oh my God, we cannot touch the golden boy.
Oh my God, dude, I spelled it out in the reaction show, and some idiot still commented on it, so much so that some other guy was like, dude, he spelled it out that it's you, not Deegan, you idiot.
And if I came out here and was like, Jet Lore, it sucks, all the Deegan fans would be like, oh my God, you're so smart.
Yeah.
Like, there's the blind cultish loyalty when it comes to, like,
let me just let you guys
Deegan.
in on it. Let me just let you guys in on a newsflash. He doesn't know you. He does not give a shit about you. You want to know what he hopes? That you continue to buy the merchandise. Yeah. That's what he hopes.
And like I said earlier, when I was talking about Prado, Deegan is fantastic to his fans. He will sign autographs. He will stop and take pictures. He will 100%. Say hi.
I've seen this.
He will say hi. I've watched Jorge Prado cold shoulder 8-year-old kids as he walks through the fucking pits. Like, Deegan, when it comes to fans, they're great.
Yeah,
they're great. But why are they great? Because those fans are what's paying their fucking bills.
Yeah,
all the YouTube revenue, all the merchandise revenue. Like, come on, the fans are what's keeping them up.
I mean, I watched his house tour the other day.
That's what I mean. Like, the fans
on YouTube.
Of course, they're not going to be dicks to fans. They want the fans to like them to keep supporting, you know, the dream. But like, it's the fans. It's not Deegan. Like, I used to love 90s moto, like Damon Bradshaw and Jeff Matasevich and those guys that just fucking fight each other all the time and talk
on the
shit.
track, which was awesome.
Bob Hanna talked mad shit on people. He was fantastic.
Yes.
I don't dislike the shit talk. The difference is Bob Hanna talked shit on people while he was winning championships. But like, I don't dislike the shit talk. I dislike the fans that don't know shit talking.
Yes. They just keep coming and coming.
The Honda makes 20 more horsepower.
But hey, please keep it going because the engagement and the views pay the bills here.
The views are fantastic.
Did you see? I don't know if you saw this. So for the reaction show, I have a thumbnail that is Deegan crashing, and I put on there, no danger. And I made that after the first moto, and I go, you know what? I really hope he doesn't beat Jet in the second moto because I'm not going to be able to use this thumbnail.
Yeah.
But I did it. Like, I screenshotted the video perfectly, right? It was awesome. I put that up. I didn't even use anything about danger in the title. I just put the video up with the thumbnail that said no danger. And I have comments in there that are like, you're just using Deegan to get clicks. I'm like, it is impressive that you guys see the thumbnail, don't even read the title, and you didn't even watch the video, and you made a comment.
So
unbelievable.
So you're telling me it worked.
Worked perfectly, dude.
You know what I mean? Like, so you're telling me it worked.
Some dude commented, and he goes, you're just using him for clicks and views. You look at this. You put him in the thumbnail. You got over 1,000 views. Your usual videos only get like 50 views. I was like, whoa, aggressive, out of line. Look, that was a shot below the belt. 200-300, okay? Like, that's where we're at. Fuck you. 50's a low blow. You can suck my dick. Like, it's unbelievable. I wonder if they'll give me a press pass because of talking all the shit to all the people now.
But
all the fans.
But that particular person has watched enough of your videos to know
that my video views
to
are
know
not
what
great.
Your average views are.
Yes.
What a fucking idiot.
I did bring this up too because I do have some friends that are like, dude, you like they don't like the clickbait, right? There's some people that don't. But I pointed this out. So this week's videos, I put up the sections that we cut out of last week's videos there, and we put them up. And I didn't clickbait them at all. Like,
just
mostly because I didn't listen to them, listen back through to kind of figure out what clickbait I would even put in there.
Yeah.
So I just put them up with regular titles. And you know what? It's amazing. We didn't get shit for views. Do you want to know why? Because if you just do that,
you have to have thumbnail, clickbait. You have to.
Yeah, you have to. It's just the way the game works at this point. And for anyone who doesn't study this stuff and know, and I mean, dude, there are people with millions and millions of subscribers that they still do it I watch Daily Driven Exotics. They clickbait the absolute
All the
fuck
time.
out of every single title and thumbnail.
Cop
They have
impounds car.
They have 4 million subscribers. Do you want to know why they do it? Because it'll get views versus if they don't. And they have a 4 million subscriber fan base.
Yeah.
We have 12,000. So yeah, dude, if I want to get any sort of views,
You
or
gotta
traction,
clickbait it.
I have to do it. It just has to be the thing.
I kind of wonder when it comes to these Deegan fans, like, especially when they're commenting about like, you know nothing, you know, you don't know this, you don't know that, and like, but they're the same. These are the same type of guys that'll comment on something and be like, "Oh, I fucking jump looks easy." I just want to know like how many of them actually can ride a motorcycle, and not just like in a cornfield, not just like, "Hey, I can rip fourth gear down this sand drag." No, how many of you can actually ride a dirt bike? How many of you can actually go, like you Deegan fans, how many of you can actually go to a track and clear a triple?
I don't know, man, because I go and look at their Facebook pages because, like, if you're going to talk shit, like, I'm going to know who you are. And there's a lot of them that I don't think do, man. The guy last week that kept telling me that I was douchey and my show sucked and fuck you. And I mean, it was on repeat, the same 3 things. I got to show you the messages when we go back on break because you're going to love it. I did get to a point where it was like,
Let's see who this guy is.
He said, well, no, I do that all the time, no matter what. Like, I have a lot of screenshots of random weird pictures of dudes because I go to their Facebook page and find the doofiest picture they have and screenshot it to put with their messages because fuck them all. Like, I don't know, man, dude. It is, the fan base is wild. The Facebook comments are worse than YouTube, which is wild to me. The Facebook people, I had a guy today. He was at me last week, and like I said, I've been telling people, yo, come on the show.
Yeah.
And they won't because they're fucking pussies. They'll hide behind a keyboard, but when it comes to like, hey, come on here and talk, like they
keyboard warriors.
So he came back in the comments today, and I recognized him, and I went, oh, baby, we're back for more. Sick. And to which I told him to shut his fucking mouth unless he wanted to come on the show. But he told me, this guy was going at me about the media thing, which is still wild to me. I don't know if I don't remember when you were on here last time. If
That's
I
when you
posted
brought it
that
up.
reel. Yeah, about
You brought up the Media Corral thing on my last show.
Okay, yeah. So that one, I got crucified for that by people. Crucified. Oh, you such a fucking idiot. Blah blah blah. They don't know you shit. All this stuff, right? And so then I asked Johnny about it last week. I post that reel. And this guy's back at it. Fuck you. This is fucking stupid. You're an idiot. You don't understand. They shouldn't have to do it. Blah, 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 whatever. To which I responded to him. And then he responded with, well, I would just go out in the paddock and get 10th through 40th places stories and ask him what happened and blah, blah, blah. To which I said, okay, Eli Tomac just went 14-14. If you think he is sticking around to talk unless he absolutely is forced to, you're a fucking idiot.
He's out. He's changing out of his shit and leaving.
Like, all of you people like that, you don't understand how the fuck this works because you've never been able to even be in the pits past the 12 a.m. $25 wristband.
No, they're wanting to, when the day's done, They want to do some of their commitment. Like they want to get the fuck out of there. They want to get on a flight and get out of there.
So if they don't have to fucking be there, they're not. Period. End of discussion.
Yeah.
And again, then you don't get anything. What's going on with Eli Tomac right now? We don't have a fucking clue.
Well, I mean, even if they could interview him, you probably still wouldn't have a clue because Eli just plays everything close to the best.
It's not
really
like we get
shit.
a lot, but like
he'd be like, "No, I'm good. Just got to train some
at
more."
least if he was around though, man, Lewis Phillips could pry a little bit.
Yeah, because he won't talk to Steve.
Because he's not.
He won't talk to Steve.
That story of them being on the airplane for 3 hours sitting next to each other and not saying a word is hilarious, dude. Like,
he's like, I don't know, man. I don't know what happened.
I don't know. We're not cool. So
yeah.
Yeah, so that's my Armory Reload rant, dude. Is just fucking the fans and the Facebook comment people. It's unbelievable. By the way, just so all you know, if you do post a shitty comment, there's a high probability I have a screenshot of you in a very shitty picture and what you posted. So just know that's
it's like you see those ones on like those videos on like TikTok where it's a chick and like she'll be like,
let's talk to my haters here.
Yeah, and she'll like pull it up and they're like,
Greg, 48, married with 3 kids.
It'll be like a picture of the comment where they're like, you're fucking fat and you shouldn't wear that, and then they'll show a picture of the dude and he's just big old dumpy bald
it looks like
fucker.
a big old fat guy with his gut out.
bald and shit. And it's
beer
like, oh,
sitting
my
on
God.
it.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me not post my picture of myself because you fucking said something. Okay. One last thing I want to bring up here, and this is just a little bench racing thing. This is our TLR tinfoil hat here, and I just had this thought, and it's not anything. I had no info, nothing. It was just a thought I had the other day, and I was like, that'd be wild. What if the billionaires who own the World Supercross bought Supercross?
I don't know that Feld wouldn't give up that cash cow unless it was a real hefty price.
Yeah, and I've heard it's not for sale, but I'm just saying
Everything's for sale for the right
everything's
price.
for sale for a price, right? So,
I mean, I think our riders would make more money.
can you imagine if they bought? Okay, but so how do you at that point then combine the series? Are we
I
just
don't think you
doing
do.
20 something rounds of Supercross spread out throughout the entire year?
I mean, this may be an unpopular opinion. I am not a fan of the combined SMX championship at all. I'm not. I like the days of Supercross, motocross. We have turned this into a sport where, at the highest level, where they get no time off.
Mm-hmm.
They get no time off.
Uh-huh.
I mean, these guys used to have the ability to have the time off, so where they could go and do that big start money race in Paris or whatever. Now, with everything, with designations and all, and that's the other thing, the season wasn't as fucking long,
Mm-hmm.
so the guys had the time to be like, yeah, I'll go do designations because I still got months off.
Yep.
There are too, like I said, it might be unpopular. There's too many fucking races,
Mm-hmm.
and I mean, I get it. Even back in the day, there was 16, 18 Supercrosses and 12 outdoor nationals, but there wasn't also 3 SMX rounds and 6 World Supercross rounds.
Mm-hmm.
And, just, I don't know. I just think the combined SMX thing, I get it. They're trying to, if you're trying to force participation in both,
Mm-hmm.
trying to get people to participate in both, well, if that's the case, then you can't reset the fucking points when it comes to the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Because then a guy's only got to do good in one series, and you're going to reset the fucking points.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to see it this year. We've seen it in past years. Jet can't race because he's hurt,
Yep.
and then comes back, wins one series, goes to the SMX championship, and wins that as well.
Yep.
Like, I don't agree with the combined. I like it. This is where I'm old school, I guess. Camel Supercross, Outdoor Nationals.
Yeah.
They're 2 separate championships, and that's it. Let these guys have a fucking off season and a life.
Mm-hmm.
That's just my thought on that. Sorry, that ended up being a whole different thing than World Supercross buying that, but I don't like it.
So my thought on if for some reason this ever came to fruition, where WSX bought AMA Supercross, right? I think that might be the point that you see MX Sports really get squeezed out.
They'll still have the nationals. And
I'm not saying they wouldn't.
Yeah, they'll still have the
but I'm just
nationals. They'll still have GNCCs. They'll still have all the amateur shit.
So like right now, they're kumbaya. Feld and MX Sports are kumbaya.
Yeah, they are.
But if Feld gets cut out of that equation, and the WSX people own it, and they want to have their fall races,
I think MX Sports has a lot more pull than people realize, and Feld wouldn't sell without making sure that MX Sports was cool with it.
I don't know. It was just an interesting thought I had the other day of like, what does that look like? Then is it really a full...
Side note, did you hear Cooper Webb talk about like how Iron Man has went so fucking downhill in the last few years?
Mm-hmm.
And who owns Iron Man?
There's a lot of guys that say
And who
that.
owns Iron Man?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, they had to change it for designations too.
And they fucked it all up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, here's my quick rant.
Oh.
Loretta's.
Okay. All right. Back to Armory Reload rants
Well,
here.
Loretta's TV coverage.
Oh, yeah. Oh, boy. This
has been a free racer TV thing, and you can't
Mhm.
tell me, and I'm sorry, I'm going to steal from fucking Pulp on this and him and DB on the last show, but like, you can't tell me that the viewership and the monetization from that for the week of Loretta's
Mhm.
is not a substantial amount of money
Mhm.
that has to be at least fairly close to what this fucking Flow TV thing is.
Mhm.
This is fucking stupid.
Mhm.
You got grandpa, aunt, uncle. There are some of us that are hardcore. If I'm not there,
I'm not going to watch it this year.
I will put that shit on
Mhm.
Tuesday morning at
Yeah.
8 a.m. and that shit's going to run till Saturday night.
That is, yep.
It is on, and I'm watching it and see it because I got a lot of local people that go down there and you want to see it and see how things go. But there's a lot of grandma, aunt, uncle, cousin that just want to watch at 3 p.m. on Tuesday.
Yep.
At 8 a.m. on Thursday.
Yep.
And at 3 p.m. on Saturday. And they want to watch their kids' motos.
They want to watch Billy Bob Joe there races motos.
And I don't know, maybe this Flo thing is a lucrative deal for MX Sports, and but you're forcing these people just another cost increase, another cost to the Loretta's experience. Where, DB said, there's no way that the monetization on that YouTube is not good.
Has to be. It's hold on. What was
I just don't, and
that was on Racer TV, right?
Yeah, Racer TV, which has a fuck ton of subscribers. They get plenty of views.
Yeah, I'm just interested here. Let's
and now I've heard the GNCCs are going to it too, and it's what the fuck, man?
I was gonna say that's the deal. Is you've got the GNCCs, that etc. all
and everything I've seen of Flo TV, it kind of sucks.
Mm-hmm. All the big, so I guess they do Springer Ding here, Mini O's, all that stuff.
AFT Flat Track, all that's on Flo TV.
So let's find Loretta Lynn's. Okay, so Loretta Lynn's.
It's the live streams from the last year.
Yeah, so let's add this up here. So they have 83 plus 145 plus 154 plus 179 plus 201 comes out to 762,000 views. And let's just go into our analytics here and see where we're at for a live view right now. We'll just do this. We'll go right to our revenue page, and so we currently we get about $18.99 per 1K. So let's just multiply that by 19. So that's $14,478 for that week.
For that week.
Okay. So that's not counting any sponsorships that you can hook up from that.
Well, and that's kind of what DB said. DB was I don't know why, even if this Flo deal was more lucrative, why wouldn't you just sell a few more sponsorships, and let Granny and Grandpa watch the fucking races?
Yeah, because
I can tell you, I'm gonna be down there this year, but I wasn't gonna pay a fucking subscription to watch it.
I won't.
That's insane.
And I'm with you. I'm
It's
one of those
stupid.
guys that I will turn that on.
I will put that shit on and let it roll.
Yeah.
And just check in with it.
Yep.
But no, I think it's stupid. But at the same time, now I will say the prices at Loretta's have gone up astronomically in the last 20 years. They absolutely have.
You don't say.
But Adam Alexander, the motocross chairman, and I were talking about this the other day. Local racing, the cost has not went up. Everyone thinks that local racing, the costs have went up so much. 20 years ago, it was $10 to get in the gate, and it was $30 to race.
Yep.
The dollar was worth a whole fucking lot more than, or a whole lot less than.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So with 20 years of inflation, it is still $10 to get in the gate at most local races, and the race fee has went up from 30 to 40 in 20 years. It is actually cheaper to race motocross now at the local level than it was 20 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
But yet everyone will sit there and tell you how racing is so expensive.
Well,
in 2008, you could buy a 250F for around $7,000. In 2026, you can still buy a 250F for $7,000 to $8,000.
Yeah, it's look, the cost.
But Loretta's has went up.
Loretta's is fucking insane.
And honestly, if it were me, I would say skip Loretta's and go to Minios. Because with Minios, the cost to go race is actually probably less, I think. But you don't have to go through all the bullshit area qualifiers, regionals. You're going to get all the fast kids.
Yep.
But just go there and race. Spend your Thanksgiving week.
Yeah.
Because back in the day, you used to have to go to an area qualifier, and only the top 7 got to go to the regional. Now, if you race a moto at an area qualifier, you can sign up for the regional. Now you could qualify at your area and be one of the top 6 and get stuck in a heat race at your regional and get taken out in the first turn by someone who got 40th at their area.
Yep.
And ruin your chances to go to Loretta's. That's where people come up with it's a money grab. And now you can't even let Grandma Ethel watch the shit on YouTube, she's got to buy a subscription service.
So one of the fucked up things I heard about it, and again, I'm not going to dive too hard in this, but is that, so like if you go down to race, like let's say it's you and your son are going to race at Loretta's, you both have to pay the whatever camper fee per person, even though you're both staying in the same camper.
Yep.
Which is like a fairly significant amount of money. I can't remember what the exact dollar value was, but somebody brought this up, and they were like, yeah, so because me and my son are there, even though we're in the same camper on the same spot, we got to pay this second camping fee, which was like hundreds of dollars. Yeah, there's a lot going on there.
I was trying to look and see if they actually had something like online.
Didn't it flood last week too or something?
Oh, last week. It always does.
Yeah.
It floods the week or two before, like every time. I mean, I know it's nostalgic and it's like it's Loretta's and that's where they want to have it, but you built a fucking motocross track in a floodplain next to a river. The fuck?
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, there's no elevation.
No.
It's in a hole.
No. Yeah. That's what everybody's always
told me. It's an SJO track on steroids. Like it's all man-made. Any sort of elevation is man-made.
Yeah, I know. It's a very questionable thing. And it's one of those things of like, the longer we keep going here, people are waking up more and more to like, yeah, maybe this isn't really a thing, you know? So.
Oh, I can't even look at the prices because national registration closed.
Yay.
Damn
all right.
it.
Anything else as far as halftime stuff goes? Anything off topic that we want to talk about?
No.
All right. Well, let's take one more break here, and then we will come back. And
oh, by the way, you can get a customized Loretta Lynn's bib, so one that has your name on the back for $42. So you get your regular bib, but if you want your name on the back of it, it's $42. Just saw that.
You mean the bib that I got to wear that's going to make me overheat because it doesn't breathe? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Just wanted to make sure. Shout out to the chat. I see y'all up there. Thank you all for being in here. That's a lot to read through. Nick's in there now. Slice of Paradise, Moto Farms in there too. Sick. All right. We are going to take a break. We'll be right back. And we're back again. Guess who's back? Back again.
Guess who can't hear you?
Shady's back. Fuck. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? Guess who's back?
Yeah, you
Guess
just
who's
missed
back?
that whole
Guess
thing with
who's
the mic
back?
not being up
Guess
to your
who's back?
mouth.
I'm sure they could hear. Anyway, we're back here. 250 race recap brought to you by our friends at Flo Racing. Make sure to check them out for all your small bore bike needs. I'm amazed. I have not heard from him about doing any P-dubs for Loretta's this year. I actually meant to text.
I mean, locally, I don't know that we got maybe one or two.
Yeah, but he was doing them for everybody a lot of places. So
yeah,
I don't know. I'm surprised. I was actually meant to text him and be like, hey, man, are we doing any Loretta's bikes this year? So whatever. We'll see. If you guys need fast ass PW 50, check it out. ProFlowRacing.com. They also have all sorts of other parts for your bikes. So anyway, all right, let's jump into 250 class here. Cole Davies goes 1-1.
I wish Cole would just stop having bad motos. Because I mean, it's clear that
and win this title.
Yeah, I mean, if he doesn't have the what is it, the shitty motos at Millville, like if the bike doesn't quit, like this title's over.
Yeah,
it's over. But yeah,
he's I'm real happy he's doing what he's doing.
He's the fastest guy in the class.
Because I was really questioning this whole like
whether
he was going to win two fucking Supercross titles and then go to 450s and have to race 450 outdoors and not do anything in the 250s
No, he's
outdoors.
obviously also a good outdoor rider.
He's there.
Yeah.
He's there. So percentage pie, he wins this title that no one wants to win in this class.
Because Levi can't get a fucking start to save his life.
Yeah.
I am at 80% that he wins this title.
Okay. FYI, because we're in the lap times this week. His fastest lap of Moto 2 was a 2:17.3.
Wow, just as fast as Deegs on a 250.
Well, he's also better than Deegs stat-wise on a 250. But
you know, everybody talked last year about how Deegan was running lap times with the 450s, and oh my god, it's the greatest thing ever. Look, Davies just ran the fastest lap time as Deeg. Sorry.
Anyway, second fastest was Ryder D with a 2:19.0. So he's about a second and a half faster, basically. So. Yeah, I mean, he is the guy. He's literally on his way to being like the best 250 guy ever, which is going to be interesting because then him and Deegan are going to have to fight about it.
No, I mean,
because...
he's the fastest guy in the class.
Yeah.
He gets better starts. I mean, Levi, I don't know. Yeah.
We'll get to Levi.
Yeah.
Ryder D goes 2-2 for
Love
second.
it. Love
Fantastic.
it. I fucking love it. I love
finally coming around here.
I love seeing Ryder D finally come around. He's finally far enough out of the Team Green meat grinder.
Yep.
That he's able to, do his own thing. And honestly, I won't lie, for a minute there, because I like Cole Davies, but a minute there in the second moto, I was like, just go down so Ryder D can get an overall. Like, Ryder D get an overall would have been so sweet.
Yeah. Interesting, he did talk about, in something I was listening to, going from the gas to the Husky and the difference. And then they were like, okay, so now you're going to climb the ladder again and go to KTM next year. He's like, yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see. So interesting to hear how different the bikes are, even though they're the same. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which is what I've heard, is that it kind of flows downhill, KTM to Husky to gas. So.
The gas is their base model.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but yeah, no, great ride for Ryder D. And I think he's going to be solidly like third-ish in points. I mean, maybe it depends what
I think he's
going to
be top 3 in points.
So, well, it depends. If Hymas keeps coming on here.
But, I mean, he had Hymas behind him both motos.
This is true. Because Hymas went 3-3 for third.
And Hymas is hit and miss. The last couple rounds have been good.
Yeah.
But even like at Millville, 9-1.
Mm-hmm.
3-3 this week, but like he's hit and miss.
Well, this is 3 motos in a row we've been on the box.
And Lord knows that, his knees will snap at any time.
Yeah. Or his shoulder will pop out or whatever.
Yeah.
Now, he did say that he's been kind of riding real tentative because he didn't really want to get hurt again.
Well, he didn't ride tentative that second moto at Millville. He fucking threw it down.
But he said he kind of got out of his own head with that, so he feels like he's on the
That's good.
upward trajectory. Which, again, we've seen this guy. Dude, he took it to Deegs. Was last year,
on
year
any
before.
given day, he can fly.
100%. So hopefully he continues this trajectory.
I think the next one's my favorite one.
Dude, Mumphy. 5-4 for fourth, dude.
And
just a
podium
guy.
in a moto at Millville. Like,
dude, a
he
guy.
is killing it. And honestly, it's it's good that he signed early, but it sucks at the same time.
Yeah.
Because he signed early with AEO, and like if he's doing this and not signed yet, there's some bigger teams knocking on the door.
But
I think he's comfortable where he's at.
He is, and he's very excited because this is going to be the first time since he went pro here that he's going to be on the same team 2 years in a row.
Doesn't have to worry about it, yeah. Because he got screwed in the Geico thing.
Dude, it's interesting. I didn't really think about that too much until somebody brought that up the other day of like him and Yoder were like the next guys
they were
for
the
Geico.
amateur kids.
And then like, of course, they just timed it perfectly where the Geico went away and they got fucked.
Yeah.
And their careers have followed this kind of similar trajectory of kind of just like, what are we doing?
Yeah. And they're both starting to build.
Yep. So, but
and
it is
his pure like happiness and relief when he gets these results. Like you can see it at Millville, you could see it here, like just.
And he's doing the bike build thing, which is cool.
Yeah, he's the first non-factory guy,
God, and I really thought he was going to run towards a podium yesterday, dude. He looked good that second moto.
He was on Hymas.
Yeah, so good for him. Hopefully he keeps this up. We'll see. Got 3 more to go.
For sure.
So we'll see. Kitchen goes 6-6 for fifth.
Did get caught up in that crash in the first moto in the first turn. But
such as Levi's life.
But here's the thing. He got caught up in that crash in the first turn, first moto, and ended up 6th.
Yeah.
He didn't crash in the first turn, second moto, and got 6th. I mean, I don't know. And
250 lifer?
And he grew up 5 minutes from that track. Like his address. His address was Washougal, Washington.
I know, but the home track thing's always the thing. Because look at RV. RV sucked at Washougal all the time, too.
Like, it's just
RV sucked at Washougal. Yeah. RV sucked at Seattle. Like,
I don't know.
250 lifer? Question mark?
Honestly, I think his size might lend itself better to the 450.
Well, somebody asked him, like, hey, what would help with your starts? And he goes, a 450.
I mean, he is taller.
He might do okay on a 450.
He's skinny, but he's still a little bit more substantial than some of the shorter kids. I don't know. At any moment, he looks like the fastest guy on the track.
Oh, yeah.
And then a lap later, he's just...
Yeah.
I don't know. Levi is a conundrum. I'm not sure. I mean, he was on Star and he would win races and then not win races, and same thing with PC. Like, is this just going to be the story?
His thing just hasn't changed much.
He cannot start
his entire pro career. Starts and then
starts and stupid mistakes.
Yep.
Tip overs and just shit.
Yep.
He gets stuck behind people that you know he's faster than.
Yep, he does, and you see it all the time. Amazingly, yesterday he was ripping through. So
yeah.
Juju goes 8.5 for 6th overall.
I didn't expect Juju to do as well as he has.
No.
He's a supercross guy. Like, I never expected him to do as well as he has. So the fact that get the overall win at Millville and, you know, I mean, and he's, you know, coming off a pretty bad injury too. So, I mean, I am perfectly fine with Juju 8.5.
I mean, the amazing thing and the thing that we're not going to know until like I've said, I'll see y'all at Iron Man, dude, for this class because
it's going to come down to the last fucking round.
Dude, they erased 24 points yesterday.
Yeah.
Like, literally
he erased 20 in the first moto.
24 points went goodbye like that.
Yeah.
Normally, if you have a 24-point lead, it's like, all right, sweet, dude. Like, we're pretty good. Yeah. We can have a bad moto,
no, like
maybe,
I said, it
but
seems
like whatever.
No one wants to win this championship.
No. So,
which I actually really enjoy.
Yeah.
I enjoy the fact that one guy's not out there waxing everybody.
We don't know what's going to happen every time the gate drops in this class.
You have no idea.
So,
what's going to happen when Mumford gets a whole shot?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, are they?
He can run pace.
That's what I'm saying. Are they going to run him down, or is he going to win a moto? You don't know.
No. Thrasher goes 7.8 for 7th.
I'm seeing Thrasher to PC, and I'm like, I don't know why. Yes, he wants out
of the Star.
No, I get that, but I'm saying, like, why from PC? Why would you do that? To me, Thrasher, yes, he can win a Supercross. He's proven that.
Race winner, yeah.
But other than that,
I don't know about the PC thing.
He crashes his brains out.
The PC thing's a conundrum to me because there's a lot of dudes there.
There is.
And like Levi signed up for next year. Haymaker signed up for next year.
They don't ever get rid of McAdoo. He's probably coming back.
McAdoo's gone.
He's out.
He's going to Quad Lock.
Which is surprising because Mitch just kept him around forever.
Adams is there.
We'll get to him.
I'm trying to think who else. I don't remember. I've heard maybe what's his nuts there. Why am I blanking? Romano may stay too. That's a big possibility.
I think with the injury.
Yeah. So I don't know.
I've heard Thrasher.
Yeah, I've heard Thrasher too, but I don't know.
But another, like, you know, how many years are you going to get a ride off the fact that you can win a 250 regional Supercross?
Well, that's what happens when you win a race every single year.
I guess.
So, Dylan Schwartz, 10.9 for 8th. Good ride. Okay.
Barx guys are killing it this year. They really are.
Yep. My guy, Caden Manier, 9.10 for 9th.
He's young.
Yeah, I mean, it was okay. It was just a okay day.
Yeah, he's young.
It was okay.
It's fine. Yeah.
Whatever. He's had rides that will keep that ride for him.
Absolutely. And he's a great personality.
Case, do you follow him on Instagram, by the way?
He does some wild shit.
Dude,
how
about that cat eye truck he's got that's got like the Texas speed motor?
Yeah.
He's lowered.
He's got like a slammed lowered fucking truck.
Dude, he's out at the circle track at Star just fucking doing donuts on it with the truck. I'm like,
he's
this is
definitely
awesome.
A teenager.
He is 100%. Of course, DB told a story on the show last week here with us about him babysitting his kids when he first came over or something like that, and they came back and his kids were like, I think he needs a babysitter or something. Like, he was just fucking wild, dude.
Well, the story's about like him and Davies just doing karaoke in the fucking rig before the races. Like,
they
just
do
don't
all
even
sorts
care.
of shit, dude. His Instagram, if you don't follow him, he's a great follow. Casey Cochran, 13.7 for 10th.
Yeah, he's what, the one Husky guy that's kind of left out right now.
Yep.
But he's had some good rides.
Yeah, I think had enough good rides here.
He's another one that like never had a full season.
Yeah,
never had a full season.
Yeah, I think he's got he's had enough to
he could be an AEO guy or something like that.
To get something going.
Yeah.
So Dax Bennett goes 4.18 for 11th, so that was a good first moto. But outside of that, dude, I couldn't even tell you what the fuck Dax has done all year. Hasn't been a lot,
dude. He's another one that like he came out at the same time as Deegs, and it was going to be they were best friends, and it was going to be like this big thing. And I ain't seen much, to be honest.
So what I've heard, and I don't know this for sure, I've heard that his parents also have money.
Oh, loaded.
So this is an example.
Half the videos you saw like of amateur stuff when they were on the East Coast, it was at the Bennett compound.
So Yeah, so my theory on this is what happens when you have money and you don't have that dog in you.
It might be.
Deegs is you have money and you got that dog still, and this is I don't have that dog.
Yeah, I think Bennick is a highly talented rider.
He's great. I mean, he's still don't.
But
Here we go. He'd still make me look really stupid on a bike.
But he doesn't have the push.
Yeah,
he just doesn't have the, like you said, the dog. He doesn't have that. I want to win at all costs. Because I think when we're talking about raw speed and talent, he's right up there.
Yeah,
absolutely. And he's had moments in Supercross where he was like right up there, and then cartwheel.
Yep. And that the first moto, like you don't just luck into that.
That's great.
It wasn't like it wasn't like half the field went down like
the
last
mistakes
week.
come out, and it's 18th.
Yeah. So, and again, maybe he's just a little bit better at Supercross.
And I'm sorry. I mean, they rode a lot of Supercross, but I'm sorry. Like this year, the 250 class, especially outdoors, was like ripe for the picking.
Yeah.
And it's like no one wants to just snatch it. Now, if Davies comes out next week and goes 1-1 again, someone finally decided to pick the apple.
Yeah. Drew Adams, 12-11 for 12th. You have the floor.
Number one, like I'm a big guy. Okay. And when I was by Drew at Redbud, that kid needs to be on a 450.
Yes, he does.
He is Marchbanks big.
Yes, he is.
And so I think, I mean, obviously at Millville, he showed he can throw a lap down.
He was fast this week too, wasn't he?
He's
top
fast
this week or something.
Oh, I know he wasn't Millville.
So,
but like he's showing that he can throw a lap down. I think that he has to be 185, 190. I mean, he's a solid kid.
He's a big dude.
And he's like 6'2". He's not small. So like I think he obviously can't get a start.
Yeah. I think that's a struggle.
The start is a big struggle. And then if you notice, like he did a fast lap at Millville, but going up and down those hills on a 250F when you're outweighing everybody in the class by 50 pounds.
Yeah.
I think he's having the same struggles that Garrett had.
Yep.
I think if you get him on a 450, he's going to be a 5 to 8 guy immediately.
Probably.
Because the ability is there.
Yeah.
The ability is there. I think he's another one he's had, crashes and injuries right off the bat. I mean, he came from.
And let's not forget too, this is only like his second year, so it's not like he's been injured a lot.
He came from the meat grinder.
Yeah, because it's got to be because he went pro in 20. What are we in 26?
He went 24 at the end.
Ironman.
Yeah, at the end.
Because I have videos of him. From
He did do a couple
24.
Canadian nationals leading up to that.
Yeah, they went up
and then helicoptered into Loretta's.
Yes,
but yeah, I mean, last year was his first pro year.
Yeah,
and he was hurt.
Yeah.
And he's also a kid that like he was super fast as an amateur, and then he grew a shitload in a short amount of time.
Yep.
He went from a little pudgy redheaded kid that looked like Ricky to like this 6'2" ripped like
monster.
There he is. And I think he's a case for get off the 250 as soon as you can.
Yeah. 100%.
Same thing with Garrett. Like you had to get him off the 250.
Yep.
Like, it's not built for it.
Yep. Okay. Geico fuckery here. Hunter Yoder 11-13 for 13th. Okay.
Yeah, it's not a bad ride.
Michigan,
he was up. He was in like 7th and 8th a little bit.
Yeah, he was running pretty well. Marshall Walton 15-12 for 14th.
Marsh is that dude. Like they said, he's always so in qualifying, but when it's time to race, he races.
Yep. Landon Gordon 16-15 for 15th.
He's a Supercross kid. But as a Supercross kid, you're going to have to step up your outdoor game or you're not going to get a 450 ride.
Avery Long, 19-14 for 16th. Okay.
Privateer's not bad.
Yep. Well, I think isn't he AEO?
AEO. It's still Privateer.
Michael Mosman, 17-16 for 17th.
How do we go from Michael Mosman lead everything till last
almost win a moto? Yeah,
almost win a moto at Millville, and then now we're just back here.
Because welcome to the 250 class in 2020.
But Michael Mosman's like 38 years old. Like he's been in the 250 class
not
forever.
That old, dude.
But he's been in the 250 class forever.
Yeah. Well, let's see here. Let's see what it says.
I know he got hurt, retired, thought he was never gonna be able to ride again, came back, but dude,
he went pro in 2017.
9 years.
It's a little bit longer than I thought.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And we're still getting
17th, going 17-16 for 17th in the 250 class.
After leading a moto for 33 minutes the week before. No, he's more of a Supercross rider, but still.
Yeah.
How does Star hold that spot?
Well, I heard they're not, but who knows?
Well,
it is Star after all.
That's true.
Lux Turner goes 14-19 for 18th.
Lux has been better than that. I'm sure I think he had a couple crashes.
Yeah.
Because he's been a top 10 guy for the most part.
Pierce Brown, 39-17 for 19th.
I mean, this is like his first race back. He got caught up in that first turn crash.
Yep. And then there was a bike. He slashed the radiator hoses. They could see coolant coming out. So they pulled him off that first moto.
Yeah.
Instead of blowing that bike up.
I mean, 17th, your first moto back after he's been hurt a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever.
Whatever. And Henry Miller rounds it out, going 18-22 for 20th.
Henry Miller's another guy that's just been around forever. He's going to keep getting top 20s.
How long has Henry Miller been around? Let's see here.
He's rode 450s. He's rode 250s.
Let's see here. What does his pro career look like? Here we go. Scrolling. Holy
Probably
shit.
15 or 16.
He went pro in 2016.
Yeah.
Indy Supercross. Got 16th. Wow.
He's been 450 class, 250 class.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
jumped back and forth.
So
That MX6 team has some good riders. I mean, I know Derek Kelly's hurt right now.
Yeah.
But like Welton, Miller, Derek Kelly, like that's Derek Kelly. I think what was he like 7th or 9th in Supercross in 250s? Like they have a good
I heard they're
team.
looking at making a move on somebody with a little more.
They have a good team.
Pizzazz for next year.
Definitely good riders. Good privateer team. I mean, privateer, not really, but privateer.
Yep.
Non-factory.
Yep. So, all right. Anything else 250 wise that you can think of?
No, I want one of them to take control.
I mean, that would be both great.
But here we
and
talked
terrible.
all this shit, and now watch Levi come out next round and go 1-1.
Fucking probably go 1-1 at Unadilla. Yeah.
Just murder everybody.
Yep. So,
I don't know. He told Mathis, don't worry about the starts, but bro, worry about the fucking starts because they're horrible.
They're fine.
They're horrible.
All right. Just reading chat here.
Reading some chat.
I love that you say "what's his nuts" because people look at me funny when I say that. Yeah, it's a pretty standard term around here. All right, that's been your 250 race recap brought to you by our friends at Flo Racing. The Nano X Treme painful take of the week was that lady commenting that me saying Manir was a good interview was a dig at
somehow
Deegs.
a dig at Deegan.
That is the most painful take of the week I've heard so far. So that's your Nano X Treme. That's what I'm going to do for my Nano X Treme painful take. Whatever the worst comment is of the week, I'm going to go ahead and do that for
We'll
our
just
Nano.
display it up on screen.
Yeah, we'll have to get a little intro thing for the Nano X Treme painful take. Maybe you can make the logo flip in.
It's been the week of the keyboard warrior.
It's been great. I'm very excited about
It's been the week of the keyboard warrior.
So please keep them
sure.
coming. I'm sure there's going to be plenty from this show. So, yeah. So shout out to Nano X Treme Alias MX. I got my new Alias gear yesterday, so that I'm pumped on that. Got some stuff. Seth,
At least there's going to be
have to
some
edit
from this show. Like, I'm going to be really surprised if someone comes at me hard about Jorge Prado. Like, I'm really going to be surprised because he don't have many fans.
the Europeans are.
Yeah, they'll be like,
Because
oh, fuck you, Jorge the greatest.
I've been building this case about his MXGP titles, kind of side eyeing them, and holy shit, I've gotten some
It
comments.
makes me like, I actually want to look it up and be like, who did he beat and what was the, how many weeks were they out?
So, yeah. So thanks to Gutterworks, thanks to Complete Racing Solutions, Flo Racing, Nano X Treme, TLR Coatings, Alias MX. Thanks to all of them. Thanks to all of our members who are watching. Again, make sure to like, subscribe, comment if you don't want to pay the membership fee. Sorry, I'm rubbing my face right now. I'm trying not to sneeze on the outro here. Mr. James, thank you for coming in here.
Absolutely, man.
We will see you probably at some point in the last three.
Right, whenever you want.
So, well, Kirk's coming in for Unadilla.
Sweet.
So, because I texted him the other day and I was like, hey, you want to come in and do like the one after the break? And he was like, yep, I'm in. So, Kirk Newman will be back. AMA, friend of the show, AMA professional, flag waver some weeks, gate dropper other weeks. He will be in for that one. And I don't know. I'm sure we'll have you in for one. And I don't know what else we're doing after the break here. We only got 3. So, which is crazy that we only have 6 races left.
Into it
period.
already.
Yeah. Once we got past like the first 4, I kind of went like, holy shit. We
it went
actually,
really quick.
it seems like a long time, but we actually don't have that many left. So,
Yeah.
Seth, thanks for coming in late.
Of course. That won't happen next time.
Late.
This is what I keep hearing, but whatever.
Fucking guest for the show was here before you.
Yeah, it's
It's
unbelievable,
horrible.
really.
And I drove farther.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't here early for the past like an hour.
Yeah, he was. And then, of course, today I'm like, oh, cool. He'll come in. We can at least
Listen,
film some
you're
voiceover
only,
clips.
you're only as good as your last race.
Yeah,
That's true.
film some voiceover clips for the thing. And then, of course, he shits the bed and doesn't show up on early
telling
like
you.
he's supposed to.
That's
So,
okay. This week is the fixing week. I don't know how else to say that.
Comment
show
down
up on
below
time.
if you showed up 4 hours late for your job every single day of the week, if you would still have a job or not. Comment how many
God.
days you could show up 4 hours late in a row and still have a job.
It's not multiple weeks on end, that's for sure.
Seth, do I need to go get the time card and read the times you came in this week?
No, he's saying it's not multiple weeks. It's just this week.
No, it's multiple weeks.
Oh.
It is multiple
Oh,
weeks.
okay. What the fuck? This is what's wrong. This is what's wrong with America's youth.
No, I wake up, I look at the alarm.
No
and went,
fucking
5
accountability for
minutes."
these damn kids.
No, you can't do that. You
I
got to
know.
count to 3 and jump out of bed.
I try to, and then it doesn't work. And then I
Fucking-
want to go back to
fucking
bed.
kids.
I think we
these
just came
days.
from a different era, dude. My alarm goes off and I'm like, up. Let's go.
Yeah, me too. I'm like jumping
Because
out.
if
I'm
you
like,
don't force yourself to get up,
yeah,
you
then you don't.
absolutely will go
Yeah,
back to
then,
sleep.
Then you will. You will.
There's been a couple times where I'm like, my alarm goes off like 5:15,
Uh-huh.
and then I'm like, all right, I gotta get up. The next thing I wake up, it's like, shit, it's 6. I gotta go.
I gotta get up now for sure. So, all right. Thanks everybody for tuning in. We'll see you guys in a couple weeks. We're off, so I will probably do some little short videos. But outside of that, we are off until Unadilla. So thanks everybody for tuning in. We will see you on the next one. Thanks for tuning into the Moto Aftermath show. If you guys like the show, make sure to give us a thumbs up there with that like button. Also, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell notification so you never miss a show update, a live show, or anything that we're doing here, because when we find out news, we will be on here bringing you our thoughts with it. Also, if you guys want to help support the show, join our members area. You'll get member exclusives, including live shows. You get to watch the show being recorded live, and you'll get all sorts of other member benefits. So thanks everybody for tuning in. Join the members area, subscribe. We'll see you all on the next one.